Baturdays. Baturdays. Omnidog in the Minister of Comics. Talk forever, get right your ergonomics. Taking questions from the chat. With a name like that, you think they talk more about the bat. Baturdays. 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 In the BatCave.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, the time has come again where AussieVerse is invading the BatCave. Tonight, it is all about curating your collection and talking about the addiction that is collected editions. I am your host today, Omnidog, but let's go see the other two people here, the two that were meant to join me originally on my own channel, but one slept, one didn't realize it was my time, so now we're doing part 2 on the Omnidog channel. Let's go, boys! This is where you unshrink me, and then we see who else is here.
Yeah, there we go.
I love the included guilt trip at the beginning. That was really nice. That was really great.
Well, we had to do the guilt trip because that's how we make a second show. And you know what? To be fair, as grateful as I am that we did the original show on AussieVerse, it didn't actually talk about curating necessarily. It was more just people telling me to sell all my X-Men. So now we're going to be really talking about curating. I'm going to be telling my little journey on how I've gotten to where I am right now and the problem that I'm facing that I think a lot of other people will sympathize or empathize with. But before I keep talking, how are you guys?
I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here. Happy to see Cliff and Johnny Boy from Dying Breed Collectibles is having technical difficulties, so he restarted and he's going to keep trying.
All right.
How are you doing, Cliff?
I am fair.
I am fair. Okay. That's good.
Cliff, there's your biggest fan, Samantha from New Zealand. I specifically texted her so she would watch the show for you.
Thank you, Samantha. I need you.
So for those that are unaware, which I'm sure James will grab the link in just a moment, Omnidog did a video quite a while ago now where he was talking a little bit about curating his own collection, and he sold a bunch of Omnis that he didn't feel like needed to be saved in his collection. And when I watched that video, I turned around and I went, oh, he's kind of right, man. And I looked around at so I have 2 rooms. I have this room, which is all my favorite stuff. And then I have the other room, which is wall-to-wall books there as well, right? And I saw Omnidog's video about getting rid of what you don't love or what you're not going to read again. And I went into my vast library and I sold 3 Omnis.
3.
Only 3. Yes, only 3. And then the other day when I was putting my new stock away into my other room, I started to realize, damn, I'm actually running out of room. Now, I am a very, very lucky person where, this is another day where both big small books for me to buy. I'm a very lucky person where my partner is very understanding. She's very lenient and she doesn't sort of get in my way of my collection. However, as most responsible partners do, they eventually turn around to their partner that collects and says, look, you need to get a bit of a handle on it because you've already got 2 rooms. You're not getting a third one. Claudia, that's my partner, the creative Claudia. me and her are getting married at the end of the year. Not that we're planning on having kids, but if she did get pregnant tomorrow, well, obviously that would change everything as well. And when I'm putting away these books, I said, hang on a minute. I know all the books that I've already pre-ordered throughout all of 2026. So I know how much more books are coming. Something has to change. Now, obviously, the easy answer is just stop buying so much. Right?
Yeah.
But
let me introduce Johnny real quick and keep going. This is Johnny Boy from Dying Breed Collectibles. How you doing, buddy?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, it's not working on my computer, so I gotta do it off my phone. It's that or nothing right now. So
Is
sorry.
your phone out of its case?
What is
No.
What is
Take the phone out of the case. Or
no,
this
the phone's the computer part's not working. The phone's working fine.
if you take your phone out of your case, do you get better reception?
Yes, because what happens is when you're running video on your phone and it's in a case, it starts heating up the phone even
Oh,
faster.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so I thought you meant had something to do with me not working. I get what you're
No,
saying.
I meant the phone. I meant the phone because
I get it.
earlier today, I was watching a gentleman really struggling on stream. You know, everything was breaking up and pixelating, and then as soon as he took the phone out of the case and set it back up, you know, it had enough breathing room.
That makes sense. I'm also gonna have to plug it in soon because it's almost. Sorry, I'm not trying to hijack it. Does anyone know why the StreamYard camera wouldn't be working for some reason? It's saying that I accepted that it can use it. It's just not using it.
Do you have any other camera related apps open anywhere?
No, that's what it said when I Googled the solution too, but no, I don't. Weird, right? Oh,
It
well.
is weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
Do you remember where you were? You might not have kids, but you are getting married.
Having kids, yeah.
And you want to marry some of your books that are. Wait. What about Claudia? Okay, keep going.
Wow. Okay. So I needed to come up with something that is going to give me more room and something that will obviously give me money to pay for my upcoming wedding and honeymoon and all of that, right? So I started looking around and I said, okay, how am I going to work this out? Now, for those that have followed AussieVerse, you already know what I've done and the answer. But I thought before going to the answer, we'll just take a little road trip, and I want to see how many other people have fallen into this same trap, right? So first of all, we are collectors, and we start buying single issues, right? Now, everybody buys differently. Everybody collects differently. There is no right and wrong. So just because I'm giving my opinion on what I'm going to say, that doesn't mean I expect everybody else to agree. I'm just saying that this is what I've done. You start with single issues, right? And again, this is an Australian person speaking, so the costs are a lot higher than Americans, for example, as well, which is another big factor, right? So you start off with the single issues. I started with Spider-Man, and I was buying every sort of Spider-Man comic that I could, right? Short boxes full of Spider-Man comics. Then you start getting into the more Marvel universe, and you start buying more single issues, right? And you have more and more and more boxes, right? Then you start getting into collected editions, and you start to realize, hang on a minute, if you're only into it for the stories and you're not into it to flip or for speculation or any of that sort of stuff, it's purely just to read, well, then it's pretty dumb to buy single issues in Australia. You're better buying trade paperbacks and collected editions because it's cheaper, you get the whole thing, and it looks better on your shelf, right? So all of a sudden, that's the world I'm living in. Then I met Omar and Omnidog and a few other people, and I said to myself, looking around my room, wouldn't it be cool if I had a room full of omnibuses? That would look really, really cool, as opposed to 100 short boxes and just some crappy trades. Fast forward 4 or 5 years later, I am now here where I've got 2 massive rooms, right? Now, why has it become a problem? Because I've gone from buying just everything Spider-Man collected editions to buying everything Marvel collected editions. I want every single Marvel omnibus. That's how addicted I am. Then you start buying some DC omnibuses on top of that. Maybe you're only into the events. Maybe you're only into Batman or Superman, right? So that's another large chunk. Then all of a sudden you discover Image comics. And there are comics that aren't done by Marvel or DC. And guess what? So many of them are better than Marvel and DC. So all of a sudden, I now have this Brubaker section, and I've got a Remender section, and I've got a freaking criminal section, and I've got all this section. Then you discover Manga, and all of a sudden, you have a Manga section as well. Right? So you've got your omnibuses, you've got your absolutes, you've got your treasuries, you've got your compendiums, you've got your freaking artist editions, you've got your freaking Elseworlds, you've got your freaking crossovers, and you've still got the single issues downstairs that you refuse to sell because you don't want to deal with the public. Now, you've got all of this stock, and you love it all. But how much are you actually going to be rereading it? How much have you not read yet? Right? I need money. I need space. At the end of the day, what I decided to do was sell all of my X-Men collected editions. And the reason why I decided to do that was because X-Men covered such a huge part of the collection. You know, I've got like 40 X-Men omnibuses, for example, right? So if I sell all my X-Men, I then have a huge amount of room now. And without getting into the numbers, because I've already done some sales, I can confidently now say that X-Men has paid for my wedding.
Whoa.
Wow, that's excellent.
Yeah. Because we're doing it at the end of the year.
For my plane ticket.
We're doing it at the end of the year, and we need to, because of the job that I've got now, I don't have any annual leave. I don't have any sick days. If I don't work, I don't get paid, right? So I have to come up with the wedding money, the flights, the accommodation, the food, paying my rent while I'm gone, and all of that sort of stuff, right? And that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, right? Meanwhile, I've got 2 rooms of comics here, and as much as I love them, you know, so I guess tonight's show, because I know I've done a lot of talking, and I'll shut up in a minute and we'll go around. Okay. I really want to talk about, has anybody else been in this trap where they buy so much, they're not reading as much, they have too much stock, they become hoarders a little? Because another thing that opened my eyes was a few friends I know have storage places for their books. Oh, yeah. And to me, that's crazy. If you can't have them in your own house, why have them? Unless you're saving them to sell and make money. That I understand. But if you're not doing that, that's a little crazy, right? I want to talk about the addiction as opposed to what we should be doing with our collections. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I just figured out the camera thing.
Okay.
With your slider on?
I had the shutter closed.
Oh boy. That sounds like something I'd do.
I didn't know it was a thing. It's a new computer. Let me switch back to that. I'll be right back in. I'm so sorry.
Okay, dude.
That's so much better. Gosh.
Was this the video? James is great at getting things.
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. That's where I was in a I built like a tower of books around me out of Omnis, all the Superman, Conan, Golden Age Superman, Golden Age Batman. Yeah.
So I said to myself, I'm going to buy every Marvel omnibus. That's going to be my collection, right? Except for Star Wars and Conan, because I didn't have any Star Wars, I didn't have any Conan, and I know how much there is. And I said, if I can not get those 2 licenses and everything else, then it's doable. But then in the last 4 years, the amount of Marvel omnibuses that are being pumped out, you know, especially in Australia, for those that don't know, the normal price of an omnibus now is about $250.
The horror.
So,
Wow.
so, you know, realistically, you should only be able to afford one of those, maybe every pay, right? And every time I do my cart, which I do every fortnight, my carts are hundreds of dollars. And I need to take stuff off, which is hard.
Yeah.
I would say your first love always has to be the priority, right? So, like, Spidey should always be the priority.
Yeah.
You know, but then the second priority is, oh, is this ever going to be in print again? Oh, the last time this was in print was 27 years ago. That should probably be your next priority.
Well, see, that's the thing as well. There is an argument to be made, as I've said, for holding on to things, thinking that you'll be able to flip that and not only make your money back, but make a lot more, right? And that's fair enough. That's business. But when I was selling a stack of X-Men Omnis the other day, one of the guys that I was selling some to, he saw that I was selling, he saw that we were selling the 2 Claremont and Lee X-Men omnibuses. And a friend of mine's turned around and gone, I wouldn't sell those if I were you. And I've gone, why? And he goes, because they are so out of print and they go for so much money, you're crazy to sell them. And I took them off the pile and put them back on my shelf because I'm like, yeah, he's right. But then I thought about it again and I'm like, hang on, I've already read money. I've already read them. I'm probably not going to read them again. And even if I did, I'd probably read it digitally. So why do I physically need these 2 omnibuses when those 2 omnibuses can make me X amount of money to put towards my wedding?
Yeah. Agreed.
Very much so.
Kane, actually, that's a great point that I forgot to mention as well. So when you're running your own YouTube show as well, you know, I don't buy things just to show on YouTube. I think that's a bit dumb, but I'm not going to lie that there's a little bit of, you know, I can't wait to show this on YouTube. Yeah. So therefore, it kind of does influence a little bit of what you might buy. Does that make it like if I wasn't on YouTube, my collection might be a bit smaller, maybe just a little bit.
Is this who bought some of your books?
Vanders did buy some. Yes, he did.
Okay. Yeah.
I might have missed this. Did you have to ship things internationally?
No.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah. That sucks to do.
Yeah. No way. But yeah, man, it's like, you know, eventually I'm going to run out of room here. I'm going to run out of room. So, you know, and I know that people have to sell all the time and all that sort of stuff. But I know that, you know, like Cliff with his wall behind him, Omnidog, you've taken us on a tour multiple times on your house. Johny, I'm sure you have more books than you do tattoos. But there's, you know.
I'm getting another tattoo tomorrow, so I don't know. We'll see.
How do you guys feel about, like, do you think individually that you have an addiction? And is it in check, or is it sometimes it's a little out of check?
I have an addiction. I've reached hoarder level. It's out of check. My whole life is out of whack. And yeah, that about sums it up.
I think I am in check with mine because basically, like, if I want to buy something expensive for my collection, I justify it by selling something expensive to pay for it. So I feel like whatever money I've invested, that's the amount that's invested. I'm just shuffling it around at this point to get different stuff. Oh, I want this statue instead of that book. Well, I'll sell the book and buy the statue, kind of thing.
No, I can't do that. If someone told me, give up the wall behind you and the box behind me just so I could get Supergirl's first appearance, I'll be like, I love Supergirl and I want the Action 252 more than I want a lot of things in this life. But I can't give up everything that all the work and the memories,
Are those graded? Are they? Yeah, they're all slabbed, right?
They're all signed. And that particular X-Men book is my childhood X-Men #4, signed by Jim Lee and Scott Williams. So, like, I can't give that up. That's just too much sentimental attachment. It's painful.
Okay, so let's narrow it down, right, as to why you buy certain things. One, nostalgia, right? We all want those things that make us feel nostalgic and reminds us about our childhood or things that we missed out on in our childhood. We try to fill that hole. That's one thing. Two, FOMO, fear of missing out. We all know that when a new X-Men, for example, or Spider-Man omnibus gets announced, everyone thinks to themselves, I need to pre-order that because chances are they're going to go OOP, out of print, right? So we have nostalgia, we have FOMO, we have a genuine love for something, like mine being Spider-Man and Venom and things like that, right? So genuine love, FOMO, nostalgia. What else is there? What other reasons do we buy?
These are things that we're buying to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, the genuine love, nostalgia, and what was the third one?
FOMO.
FOMO.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think where I've gone wrong is I wanted all the history.
Yeah.
I wanted all of the original Silver Age Marvel. You know, like I've got every omnibus that I could think of. Don't get me wrong, there's still some missing. But that's where I think my problem is. I want all the history. I want all of that Marvel history on my shelf.
I was there at one point. I don't know if you want me to interject or not, but yeah, I used to want all of it. The Silver Age stuff, like you're saying, I think there has to be an honest discussion with yourself. If, like you've already said, like if you're going to read it, but I think if you're like younger than like Silver Age, you have to be realistic if you're going to sit and actually like slog through that, because it's not quick, you know, witty stuff like a Brian Michael Bendis, whether you like him or not. Like his stuff reads quick. Like that doesn't happen with Silver Age. So like I think sometimes people go into it like you're saying, oh, I want the history of X-Men. Do you know the history of X-Men was so bad that they canceled the series? Are you sure you actually want to read that? Like, and then people will go nuts buying like a $500 copy, or you know, spend $500 on Omnibus 1 and 2 to find out, shoot, I don't even want to read it. So I think that like with stuff like that, that's one of the few times I would encourage people maybe read an issue online first before you go and spend the money on the omnibus. Find out if you actually want to read a Silver Age book, because it's a different experience, and Golden Age too, like way different.
Well, Golden Age, you got to deal with all the racism, and
that too, right?
Let me tell you, the first time I saw Billy Batson call a man boy, I was so pissed off. I was like, no, Captain, you are Captain Marvel, Billy Batson. Where is the wisdom of Solomon? This is shameful. Shameful. I was so angry. But there's a lot of great Silver Age stories. I'm not going to knock them, you know. So like, you know, but also you do got to pick and choose. But I still want things. I still want the first time the X-Men fought the Avengers, just because, you know.
It's fair. Yeah.
You know, but you know, do I need to have like, you know, that issue of X-Men where Beast and Iceman fought blob creatures on an island because they were supposed to be looking for a plant? I don't, like, you know, no.
You don't need those two Omnis. Sell them tonight.
They're all gone.
Yeah, Vanders, I think, took those two.
Oh,
which, you know, do you think, does a signature on an omnibus, should that raise the value? Because I sold these omnibuses to Vanders, and I've looked at them, and one of them is signed by Wills Portacio when I met him at Comic-Con last year, and another one is signed by Uncanny X-Men. Sorry, Uncanny X-Force was signed.
Remender?
No, not Remender. I haven't met Remender.
The artist?
Yeah, I've gone blank.
Was it Opeña?
About that. For the first few stories, it was Opeña.
I feel like I can picture his name on the book. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, that also doesn't that also have that really crazy, awful part of art? Peace and love to whoever did it. It was, well, or am I thinking it? No, I think I'm thinking of Uncanny X-Force because I think the artists got so far behind they had to have a fill-in artist for a few issues, and he was way up against the deadline and just tried to get the series out.
I can't remember because when you share a photo on Instagram, you can only watch it once. I don't know why. So Vanders, you're going to need to tell us. But Brian's got another good couple of points here. The fourth reason being a completionist as well, and 5 supporting an artist or a writer as well. So I guess if you have a look here, let's see here, share screen.
That completionist part is a really good. I understand that. Yeah, huge trap. It is. Okay, let's see.
So this is my CLZ, right?
Are these things you own?
Yeah. So every time I get something, I scan it straight away and pop it in. So as you can see, 491 Omnis, 465 hardcovers, 461 trades, and library editions 53, and so forth, right?
Fair to assume. Hold on, question. Fair to assume those are the covers you have, or you just have the book? It might be the other cover.
No, these are the same covers too. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You can pretty much get rid of that whole top row except for Alias. Boom! I just got you space on your CLZ and your collection.
Whoa! What's wrong with Aliens?
Aliens, man, that's like practically Bronze Age. It's so ancient. I think New Aliens. Have you read him, Bo?
I'm actually no, I haven't. I've read a couple of stories. I know I've read a couple of stories like the Alien Pig. I don't know if you know that one.
No,
there's a pig loose on the alien ship. I've read bits, but no. But my point is that like if you look at the Avengers, for example, you've got Avengers 1 to 5 or 6 or whatever it is. You then got Captain America 1 to 5, Daredevil 1 to 3, Doctor Strange's, and when you look at it from a bird's eye view, it's easy to turn around and go, oh yeah, get rid of that. Oh yeah, get rid of that. But when you actually go into your room and you see them physically, it's so much harder to actually make that decision and get rid of them.
Azrael still has money left over to say X-Men for life.
Yeah, wait. I want you now. Like he dropped that super chat almost 20 minutes ago, man.
No, that was 8.
I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while. You need like a chat monitor. You need somebody who like straight up interrupts everybody from talking and is like, look, Azazel 85 Collectibles gave us a super chat. Woo! Like you need an interruption,
Okay.
Oh my God, look at all that Namor tormenting me. Oh my God.
Which I will say, go check out Azrael 85 Collectibles on Instagram. He's got a lot of really cool stuff.
Dude, Muppets?
Yeah, man. It's Marvel.
Jeez, what the hell? And why do you have those 2 Phoenix books?
And why are you missing the Punisher Back to War omnibus? What's up with that?
I am not missing any Punisher.
Oh, there it is. There it is. It's out of order.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay.
Okay. This is the intervention you need, Bo. Half of this stuff should be sold.
The Phoenix ones I've kept because I sold all the X-Men, and I love the fact that both covers are Art Germ, but with a different costume.
Planet of the Apes, you can keep that. Power Pack, both books. What else is there?
Wow. Crap on Gail Simone like that. You would. Wow.
Well, it's not going to read those.
Did you read the Thanksgiving special? Did you read the Thanksgiving special?
I did not.
That was so freaking good, and it follows up their appearance in X-Men. Anyhow, whatever.
Okay.
Go check out John's Comics with Friends and go see what I'm talking about. Go look for the episodes with me and Cliff on Comics. Look at my Thanksgiving special from 2025.
There we go. Wait, go back up a little bit. Do you have Rainbow Rowell's She-Hulk?
I do not. I missed out on that one.
Oh,
Okay, get rid of all the Kung Fu books and get Rainbow Rowell's She-Hulk. Quality. That is a
Get rid of the Kung Fu books.
get rid of the Kung Fu books.
He's
He already
not
paid
gonna
for his
read them.
wedding, Jess. If he needs a honeymoon paid for, you sell the Kung Fu books.
Yeah, if you need the whole honeymoon paid for, then you sell the Kung Fu. Jeez.
I only just recently got volume 4. Do you know how long it took me to find that? Because that is
Well, how
so
long did
out
it
of
come
print.
out? It's only gotten one print, so it's been since then, 2015 or something.
Do you know what's really sad here? Is I know how much you love Spider-Man, but if it were me, I would get rid of all the Carnage stuff. And but I realize Carnage is still intimately tied to many of the things you love, so I can't do that to you.
Samantha is correct. The only Spider-Man omnibus I would consider getting rid of is the John Byrne one because it's horribly mapped.
Holy shit. You're right. I am way behind. That can go, yeah.
Have
Absolutely.
people not seen Omnidog's show before? Of course he's behind.
Kane,
what
you're
he
probably
does.
going to be the mod I asked to help me. Late comment highlights are part of the charm. Thank you. Samantha had something else up here that I wanted to show. Oh, and read for entertainment. If it's a great run, I'd like to have it on my shelf to reread or just to look at the spines and remember it. Reading digital is just too convenient. Wait, where'd Samantha's go? Oh, it was right here. I realized last year that I was buying a lot of books to deal with a terrible living situation. Now that the devil has left my house, I've been buying less.
I've never even been to your house, Samantha. What are you talking about?
Wow, she had the devil in her house?
You're an Australian devil. You're getting it confused.
Maybe she meant Daredevil, and because there's so many Daredevil books, now that the Daredevil's out.
No. She clearly was in a relationship with.
I know what she meant.
Samantha,
Lean into the comic thing.
I'm sorry that you're trapped in a gaslighting, narcissistic relationship.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry you were in a bad relationship. Kane says, plus there's FOMO within the collecting community. When books go out of print, they tend to get very expensive on the secondary market. The what ifs hit hard.
See, I will never sell the what ifs.
Yeah, the what ifs. Yeah, the what ifs are quite a thing.
I have two of those.
Again, if you're trying to pay for a new baby, the what ifs are gonna go. The what ifs have to go.
Joachim from Sweden is extremely disciplined. I get new books sent to me from DCBS every 6 months. That makes it so that I have to think of other topics than haul videos to make. Here's Hondo welcoming us, giving us a happy VD. I appreciate that.
What was my joke?
What's that?
I got Omnibo's joke. I don't even remember my joke.
Well, I went back up to read stuff, and then now I'm like 30 minutes behind. I'm going to ask Kane to somehow be my mod behind the scenes. I understand she doesn't want to appear on the show, so I need to, she's who I would want to help manage my channel. But Kane also likes the charm of my falling behind, so she may sabotage me. So I don't know.
So before going to X-Men and selling those, I did cull the DC section first because I'm a Marvel guy. And this is what I've basically got left, starting with Batman, Ninja Turtles, and then American Vampire.
So you have less DC now? You sold some stuff?
Yeah, I sold the Grant Morrison's Batman 3 ones. I sold, I can't even remember now. But yeah, that's basically what I've got left. I sold all the Green Lantern and Green Lantern Core and Brightest Day and Blackest Night because I'm going to rebuy them in the compendiums because they're a better reading order.
Yeah, you have to have those in your life.
Yeah.
That's like non-negotiable. Jewish Dragons with a legit question that I can help answer. Can I ask some logistical questions? What is the best platform to sell on? How do you go about pricing the books you're selling? And what shipping service do you use? Asking for a friend. I know people have sold like on Craigslist before. I don't know that I recommend that because I feel like you have to meet in person for that. I don't know. Facebook has a marketplace. I know Jake from Brave and the Boys is selling a ton of books on his Discord, but I use eBay. And how do you go about pricing the books you're selling? I look for my book on eBay and I go to the sold page and I see what it's realistically selling for. Then I go back to the page with the books for sale. I find the lowest price and then I beat it by like $20, $30, $100, not $100, $30 less. And it usually sells fairly quickly. And I have here's the thing about boxes. I have plenty of boxes. I had a whole garage full of empty boxes at the other house. So then I had a shed here in the new house, a shed full of boxes because I save every box to reuse for selling books. So I would sell them through the post office. But if you don't have boxes, that's an added expense. How did you sell yours, Bo?
So I pretty much did the same thing. I went to Amazon and eBay, sold listings, and figured out a price with those two. But some of them are very, very hard because there was an X-Men Omni that if you go to Amazon right now, it says the only copy you can buy is $5,000.
Yeah.
Which is just ridiculous because no one's paying for that. The way I sort of, like, I might be ripping myself off, but I said to myself, I'm not going to charge more than $300 for a single Omni because I wouldn't want to pay $300 or more for one. So I'm not going to sell that for one. Plus, when I had a friend physically come and pick up the majority of them. So because he came and physically came in and grabbed them all, plus a little bit of mates rates on top of that, we just worked out a bulk price. But yeah, I would say eBay, sold prices, and Amazon is the best way to do it.
I've never understood that Amazon thing. They've always
it's an algorithm thing. It's not actually a person.
Okay.
It's like an automatic thing. So like if it's not sold, it like raises the price, or like if something on eBay influences that it should be higher, it like automatically. It's very unlikely that it's some dude like $5,000 when no one's buying it. It's like it's because it's the only one, so this automatic algorithm is like raising the price because it's the only one.
Are those all Buffy books there?
Yeah. So going back now to curation, right? One of the questions I've got for you guys and everyone in the chat here is, if you've got a license in this argument, let's say Buffy, right? I was a massive Buffy fan. I loved Buffy, the show, and I was all about Buffy, right? When the comics first came out, I was buying the single issues and I was reading them and I was enjoying them, but I couldn't afford them anymore, so I had to give them the flick, right? Fast forward many, many years later, you find out that all of these Buffys were collected in these beautiful library editions, right? But the library editions are all completely out of print, and each volume pretty much goes for a ridiculous price, right? Now, as you can see in the CLZ and by the books here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've basically got 11 Buffy hardcovers there, library editions, but I'm still missing some. So my question is this: first of all, I don't read them until I've got the whole thing, right?
Mm.
So if you're trying to curate your collection and cut down, but you also want to own everything, so it's two things that are just arguing with each other. What do you do when it comes to a collection like Buffy, where you know that it's going to take you a long time to be able to get everything and fill those holes? 2, it's going to cost you a lot of money to get those books done. Or do you just say, F it, screw it, and give up on it and sell them and get more room?
Okay, we all blanked out there for a sec. Do you enjoy Buffy? Are you going to read those books ever?
Oh, did I stop? Did I for a sec?
I didn't actually. I heard them. I don't know if that was just you, Jess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear if you read Buffy. Do you read the series? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it?
So I don't read a series until I've got it all.
Okay, that's insane, but keep going.
So I've never read the Buffy comics apart from when it first started, because I read the single issues. But my point is do you continue to buy these books knowing they're going to cost you a lot of money to get those holes filled, or do you just give up on it and say screw it and cut your losses and get some room? Like, what's the right way to think?
Those Buffy books are super here they are super out of print and super expensive. If you're not going to read, I don't know that that's a tough one to complete. I didn't even bother trying to get Buffy books because I knew they were all out of print and expensive. So I don't know when you'll actually complete that run.
Yeah.
I would say that's a candidate to earn you a lot of money for your wedding.
That's what I'm starting to think too.
Yeah.
Also, kind of the thing I said with the Silver Age, I do have to challenge you a little bit here. You're saying you don't read them until, dude, you might spend a lot of money on something you don't like. And I know you like Buffy, but like I would definitely try reading some of it. Even like I said, if you don't want to open them, like find a copy online and read a few issues. And if you love it, then buy the hell out of them. If you read it and you're like, that's your answer, man. Like let that be your answer. But to buy all of them to then find out maybe you don't like it, I think that's like, you're going to set yourself up for failure. But if you read it first and like it, you're going to be so happy spending that money because you know you like it. Like if I buy something expensive, not to steer the conversation this way, last time I bought a giant size X-Men, I was thrilled that I spent $2,000. Bro, I was so happy I did because I knew I wanted it. If you feel the same way about this, you'll be so happy you spent it. Make sure you like it. My advice.
Can one of the mods please block Omar from the chat? He's just talking nonsense.
Where is he? Wait. Also, this is a cease and desist.
Ooh, wow. People are fighting over me.
I discovered him first.
I love this.
Why is he telling me to sell Buffy though? He hasn't said why. He just says sell Buffy now.
Well, because the reboot is happening, so there's some heat.
Oh, he's trying to do me a favor. Okay, I thought he was saying they're crap. Get rid of them.
Oh, Larry, whose daughter owns everything Buffy. The Buffy stuff started with season 8 is way better in every way than the first Dark Horse series, if that helps. Wait, I'll block him if you want, Bo.
All right, so I think I've made a decision on that. I'm probably going to get rid of the Buffies.
Wait, James said earlier that they're being reprinted. The Buffy books?
Uh-oh.
I didn't see it.
That changes everything. I would still sell your first print.
Always discovering thing. What the hell? I should block him. What's he doing in here?
Oh my goodness.
When did James say they're being reprinted? What? You could sell your Buffy and Angel. Omar said Dynamite is going to reprint them.
Sell them for money. You could say, you could sell your Buffy Angel. Omar said Dynamite is going to reprint them.
Okay, well then we're okay. So we're selling Buffies. They're going. Taking them off.
Cliff in the chat. We have not talked about Jess's collection one bit yet. Yeah, we haven't. I'm happy to talk, but I told AussieVerse that I'd turn the show over to him.
Yeah, so stop trying to make it an Omnidog show. Thank you. It's all about me. Okay.
I'm so confused, but I'm happy to be here.
Is this the guilt-inducing video that we all need?
Yes, it is.
I love it.
Next question. How do you guys feel about buying books in this argument? Let's say Junkyard Joe, Jupiter's Legacy, and things like that, when I have never read them. I've been told how good they are. You need to get on it, Bo, and read it because they're really cool. Or in Jupiter's Legacy's instance, I saw the TV show and really, really enjoyed it. So I'm buying the library editions. Does this fall into what Dying Breed just said? And before buying them and spending the money, maybe check out a few issues first?
Well, I would say what I was implying is more geared towards out of print stuff. I don't know the situation, but if you got these at like a discount when they came out, I think that's a way more acceptable reason. If you're saying I spent $14 on a $30 book just to check it out, that gets my approval. But if you're saying, hey, I might have to spend $300 on a $60 book to complete a collection, that's where I'd go pump the brakes, kid. So I would ask I would just say, like, do you know, like, did you get those when they came out at discount or at cover price?
Okay. I own the 2 Geiger books and Junkyard Joe and Rook Exodus, and they are some of the best books being printed now. They can be read separately. In Junkyard Joe and like the first Geiger, there's a tiny couple of panels that cross over. But gosh, I would definitely keep buying those. What is it? Ghost Universe. What's that?
Ghost Machine.
Ghost Machine. Yeah, I would. Thank you. I would still read those for sure. And you would. Have you read The Goon yet?
Oh, dude, I will never sell The Goon.
Okay, good, because those are the original editions.
Yeah.
Those are way out of print, and that is also some of the best stuff out there.
So on my list of things that I have to get, right, that was out of print, that's killed me, was The Goon, which I recently just completed. And then there's like maybe 4 other Marvel Omnis that I don't own. But yes, The Goon is one of my favorite things of all time. I love it. Love it.
I think you were kind of saying this when I was coming in and out at first. I feel like I heard a little bit of this. You were talking about like the Amazing Spider-Man ones, I think was the example where like, because they might go out of print, like the FOMO, right? That's something else I would consider too if you are buying stuff blind, but you get it, like I'm saying, at the discount price. If you also think it's going to go out of print, I would be more willing to take a chance on that, because then you go, oh, I bought it for, like I said, $14. Now it's out of print. I didn't like it. I can sell it for a profit. So if you can kind of think of that stuff ahead of time too, do I think it'll go out of print? Maybe be really more willing to take a chance on those type of books.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Very fine condition. James don't know shit. Shut up, James. That was between us. Damn it, James. Strike 4. Taking James out to the woodshed. Wow. James not phased at all. I'm trying for more strikes than Curtis gets.
Well, speaking of Omar, one of the things that I've learned to stop doing now is when he has his hidden gem videos, or not only his hidden gem videos, but he's like top 10 whatever, and then there'll be like a couple of books in there that I've never heard of that he just gushes over. I would usually buy those, and because I as much shit as I give him, I do like his opinions on things that he likes.
Oh,
and
terrible taste, Bo. What
no, some things he's good at. Yeah, okay, he sucks with New Warriors and Batman Year 2.
Yeah,
but some things he's good at, like let me see if I can find something that he convinced me to get here. Because there's been a few, but now I'm just trying to not listen to him. hang on. Okay, so we've got the Good Asian, Gideon Falls, Grimm, things like that, right? These independent ones that I'd never read that look cool, right? Parker's one that everybody goes on about. I've never read it, so I keep saying I need to add that to my collection, and I've only got one.
I also don't know what Parker is, so maybe just skip it.
It's a crime. They're crime stories by Darwin.
Oh,
Cook.
by Darwin Cook. Oh,
Yeah.
damn it! You can't pass that. No.
Yeah,
See what
Cliff
I mean?
knows what's up.
All right, let's look at some Fear Itself. I don't remember Fear Itself being that good.
Hey, I loved Fear Itself, man. I freaking
I stand
loved it.
corrected. How do you feel about Firepower?
Firepower, I read the first one and I really enjoyed it. I only got the second one recently, so I haven't read that yet.
Okay, what about this noir shit that I see as we scroll up? That Fade Out. What's Fade Out?
Oh, that's all Brubaker stuff. Go.
Okay,
Go a
I
little
mean,
bit-
it has a time.
Here we go.
Go a little
Here we
bit
go.
down.
Here
Oh.
is a classic example of what I was talking about. So Omar had this on his show saying that it's being reprinted in a deluxe edition, and he's waited years for this to come out in a deluxe edition, and how happy he is, and you should get it because blah, 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 blah. And it looked great. So I went and I bought it. And now it's sitting on my shelf for the last 2 years and I haven't read it.
Okay, fun fact. Omar stole that idea from me along with the Hidden Gems video idea. So very fine condition, obviously always steals most of my great ideas like the Hidden Gems video. But Coda's actually really good by Cy Spurrier. I think but Omar steered you in the right direction for once because you weren't paying attention to me. So
Oh my god. Okay, you're scrolling too fast. I want to go line by line. Let's take it. Never give up Invincible. Let's go line by line. All right.
So Invincible, I want to upgrade to the Omnis.
Well, I was just going to ask you that. Do you double dip? Like, if you upgrade, will you sell these automatically? Like, is that?
Yeah. Anytime.
Okay, cool.
Sure. I always sell my trades and hardcovers when an Omni comes out. The only thing that I've ever double dipped in is the Death of Superman.
It's kind of impossible not to. It's come out in so many different editions. Did you get the Tombstone one? Are you into that?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
I, the original
Did you guys?
Superman fan, did not get the Tombstone edition because that was a fuck ton of money.
Yeah. Oh wow, it's right there. It doesn't fit on a shelf, probably, right?
No, it doesn't.
no, I'm going to put it
I
in the
didn't think
front
so.
yard and pretend it's a real
That's awesome.
tombstone. This is how big it is. It's like
Yeah, it's
3
obnoxious.
feet
It's cool.
tall.
Obnoxious in a good way.
Yeah.
Very cool.
See, and then I had a mate who sold his comic book shop, and he gave me really, really a huge stack of cheap books that I'd never heard of. And they were all signed, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. And, there's just stuff there, man, that you're not going to, I don't know why it keeps going back to the top, but you're just not going to find that often. So I feel like I need to keep them.
I agree with Cliff. You're scrolling way too fast on these.
It's because when I show a book, it goes back to the top. So I'm scrolling back down.
Layla Star.
Mother of Madness. Was Mother of Madness really good?
Don't know. Haven't read it yet.
Okay. Maybe that needs to be on the chopping block then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Amelia Clark book? That was awful.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
It was awful, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes. We finally have one we can agree on.
I went on like a 15-minute rant, and all I needed was like 1 minute to talk about it. But
Okay. I'm sorry. Am I seeing an Apes book? Is that Avengers Apes?
Yes. Have you not read the Marvel's
No,
Apes?
I don't read. If it's the Super Pets or like the Avenger Pets or whatever, like yes, but like let's just make up random dinosaur Justice League or random ape Avengers. No, it can go.
what's Marvel Apes? What is that? I don't think I've
That
heard
is
of it.
fantastic.
How
Okay,
is
well,
it fantastic?
It's fantastic. Every cover as well on the single issues is a homage to something, but with apes.
Right, but is there an actual story that's even worth reading?
Yes. Yes, there's a whole ape universe.
There's
Okay.
words
yeah.
I didn't think I'd hear. There's a whole ape universe.
Go back down.
So would you put that with the Planet of the Apes omnibus? Is that where you would put it, or is that like the ape universe, or does it go with the Avengers? Where does that one
No,
go?
this would go under M for Marvel Apes.
Wow.
Oh,
Curveball.
wow.
I swung and missed at that one. Nice.
Okay, 1985. I enjoyed the story, but do I enjoy it enough that you should be keeping it?
Yep, exactly. That's
All right.
that's
That one I think is fair for chopping block material.
1985.
Yo, Bo,
Yeah.
let me ask you something that I don't think it was addressed, because you kind of mentioned one of the reasons to collect stuff is like nostalgia and to fill holes from when you were like a kid. So outside of stuff that's not actually been announced yet, do you own everything that like little Bo would have wanted?
That is a great question.
That
Because
is.
that's what you should prioritize. My opinion.
So one of the things that really pisses me off from going from my single comics to this is I used to have every single Spider-Man comic from, let's say, issue 150 till like the modern era, right? I had everything.
Good run.
And I sold them all, assuming that I could get it all again in collected editions. And that's not 100% accurate. So that really annoyed me. But do I have everything that Little Bo wanted? Yeah, you know what? I think I do.
That's good. If you did, I mean, because if you didn't, I would say like you got to prioritize those. But if you do, then fair game.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good question, but little young Jess,
Yeah, what's he missing?
definitely. Sorry,
What's he missing? What does he not have that he wants?
he would have loved all the Golden Age books and early Silver Age. And I outgrew that. I would have loved when I was 13 to have all these Golden Age DC books, because that's just how I was. But now I'm like, okay, peace and love to everybody that likes these. They here they are for you.
I'm going to get rid of Saga as well.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Words I never expected to hear tonight. What is that?
I'm going to get rid of
Get rid of
Saga
Saga.
only because the 4th volume has just come out, and it seems like I read the other 3 hardcovers like 10 years ago. Now, I remember loving Saga a lot, but it was such a massive gap between the last edition and this that I've forgotten most of the story now. So for me to read the 4th hardcover, I'd probably need to go back and read the other 3.
I don't hear a problem.
To me either.
The question from the chat is: have you actually read and enjoyed Savage Dragon?
I have not read Savage Dragon yet.
All
no.
right,
That's
good. Let's go. Chop and
that-
block, baby. Chop and
Yeah.
block.
Get those next to your door because you're taking them to
All
the
right, wait.
flea
Now,
market.
Now, did you enjoy the siege, and did you enjoy the siege that much that you really feel like you can't get rid of it?
Look, there's not many things in my life that give me overjoyed, ecstatic pleasure. One of them being Claudia, another one being Cliff in our private chats, and third is Siege hardcovers, baby. Dark Reign is my jam when it comes to Marvel. That whole era, Marvel's never been good since then, in my opinion. It's been that whole Dark Reign, Secret Invasion, Fear Itself, Siege era is Marvel peak for me.
Secret Invasion pissed me off to no end, but we'll come back to that. I always dislike Frank Miller's, but it's Spider-Man, so I can't convince you. Let's scroll down a little bit.
No, wait, hold on. One question. Okay, wait, stop. Right there next to the Obama book, one to the right of the Obama book, the Charles Vest cover. Is that the super thin one that's only it's what's the name of that book, the title? It's like Spirits
No,
or something?
so that's actually a decent sized hardcover. It's called the Amazing Spider-Man graphic novels.
Oh, is it a collection of those? That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
That's a really good book.
Yeah, that cover's awesome. The Charles Vest one, that's super badass. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see here.
Sunstone, you better keep those two.
Oh, I love Sunstone, man. I backed the Kickstarter for that, for the art book.
Nice.
And the third hardcover.
Okay, I'm doing my best to reduce echo over here.
Oh, she
that's
said
actually
Kate said
better.
it was gone. Oh, the echo's back. Okay, I don't know.
What? There's echo?
I'm
not
having
hearing it.
echo, apparently.
Okay. Your
All right, I'm
voice.
there
never going
now.
to tell you to give up on Superman because of my love of Superman.
Yeah,
I will look, the things that are not non-questionable that I will never sell is my Spider-Man, my Venom, my Superman, my Ninja Turtles, and a couple of other things like Goon. You know what I mean? And What Ifs. They are the things that I will never sell because I just
Okay. That Frank Miller Superman can absolutely go. It was full trash. It can go.
Yeah.
Right there. It can go. The Frank
This
Miller
one?
Superman. Yeah, that can absolutely go.
It can go on the pile right by your door to pick up, to take with you when you're selling. With
No, it can go straight out. Now the
with Savage
Tarzans,
Dragon.
I feel iffy about the Tarzans. What are you doing? How are you feeling on the Tarzans?
So the reason why I got the Tarzans was because I love those old Zorro, Tarzan, Dick Tracy. I love all that stuff, right? And I didn't have any Tarzan in my collection. And the guy that sold his comic book shop that sold me a whole bunch of hardcovers, those Tarzans were a part of it.
Okay. All right. Ninja Turtles you love, so let's keep scrolling.
Yeah, wait, that love of Ninja Turtles, does that extend to the Eastman and Laird stuff? Like that's permanent, like you need the Eastman in addition to this, correct?
I would like to, yeah.
Good man, good answer. Okay.
Yeah. I basically want everything Ninja Turtles.
Okay,
You guys got
that better be an old comment because I corrected myself as soon as I knew it was Brubaker. I checked myself immediately.
Oh yeah, Razor's out on a campaign here. Your comic reader, I can't tell me otherwise, right?
Yeah. So put it this way, I don't put things in a author creator section except for Brubaker and Remender. I have a Brubaker section and I have a Remender section. Everything else is alphabetical.
Do you have a Rucka section? Because you really need
don't.
like what? Okay,
I
go
love
ahead.
Brubaker and I love Remender.
Okay, you can love more people and still hold them in your heart. Okay.
Okay.
Trouble.
That's old Ultimate stuff. How do you feel about the old Ultimate stuff?
Yeah, I really dug the old Ultimate stuff, but I think I might get rid of all the hardcovers because surely that's going to come in omnibuses eventually, right?
Oh, I'm saying get rid. I'm just like, there's very little of it that I remember fondly. And that those specific 3 or 4 there, 5 that I really don't care for personally, I'm like, I feel like they can go.
Wait, are those?
Why do I have trouble? Because
I love Trouble.
Oh boy. Okay.
I thought it was wild and daring, and it's not even in real continuity. It's just oh my god. I was like, is Aunt May really Peter's mom? I'm like, oh my god, the whoring that's going on. I was just having a good time.
yeah, so the only reason why I got it was because for a while in our little community, there was this massive joke going for a while about Trouble, right? And every Omnidog stream, every Omar stream, everyone kept making jokes about Trouble. And I'd never read it. And I really, really wanted to read it to see what the shit was, why it was so bad. And Mark from Legion of Comics ended up sending me that for free. I just had to pay for shipping.
Wow. And did you read it?
Oh, I read it, and oh, dude,
Wild.
dude, I don't know.
Loved
Like,
it.
to this, I don't know what's worse: Sins Past or that.
Oh my.
Oh wow. Well, no, both. I think both are equally horrible. It's just that this is the kind of horrible. Like I don't like. Everyone's like really hating it, but this is the kind of horrible where I just freaking laugh about it. You know what I mean?
like a
Where,
bad
like, every page,
movie.
I'm like, oh my god, what is this? Like, really shows you the kind of mind that Mark Miller has. And but I do enjoy his own works.
Hey, quick comment. Chili Flame, I think it was. He or she said something I was gonna say. That Transformers, that's not complete, and that would bother me. Like you said in the beginning, there's no right or wrong, but for me, that would be like a excommunicado. Like, you're not complete, you can't be here.
So Transformers, I decided to only get the first phase because of how out of print they are.
And it's complete. That phase is complete or no?
Yes, the first phase is complete.
Okay.
That's volume 1 to 8, I think.
Okay.
And I was really happy to get them because I didn't really have any Transformers collected editions. But yeah, I'm really iffy on that, to be honest, because you're right, it isn't complete. I don't have phase 2 or the non-finished 3.
I don't know, but your logic kind of makes sense now that you said it. If you're just going to keep phase 1, I can get behind that more than I could if you had the like partial phase 2. Is that what it is? Like phase 2 is partial? Am I correct?
No, phase 2 they finished, I think. It was phase 3 they didn't finish, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, I don't know enough about it, so I'll trust you on that. So,
Johnny, is this the Chili Flame chat that you were also going to say, the Dark Universe, or was it a different one?
No, it was just the one about the idea, the Transformers. Is that Transformers IDW collection even worth having if that's not all of it?
Oh, what time was that?
807. 807.
807. Oh, that's
it's pretty recent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my time, real time.
Here it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's really up to the individual, really, to answer that.
Yeah, for sure. But like I said, with your logic of like it's phase 1 and that's what you're keeping, that I can get behind that. I get what you're doing there.
Then you also fall into other traps where I started buying the Universal Monster books that are coming out, right? And the first one was The Creature of the Black Lagoon. Then there was a Dracula one by James Tynion, and Frankenstein and the Mummy, and now there's an Invisible Man and a Phantom of the Opera. And I'm like, I didn't realize there was going to be this many. Otherwise, I might not have started buying them. But you're already this deep into it. We've got to get the rest.
Don't double down. Don't double down.
You don't have to get all of them. The ones you got, I think, are really good. Especially Dracula. But you don't have to get the rest of them.
But you have to finish the collection.
No, you don't. This is why you made this video and why I had you on.
We're helping you. This is the intervention part.
I mean,
okay. I'm not helping because they're all good. They've been good, and I'm trying to help.
You're the devil on the shoulder. We're the angels. You're the devil. That's what's happening.
I don't know what I am. I don't know what's happening. I feel like the claws. Do you need to keep claws really?
I haven't read Claws. Oh, sorry, this one. I thought you meant Grant Morrison's.
Not Klaus.
Yeah. So Claws, you know what? It was so hard to find the first one that's why I'm keeping it, because it took years to get that hardcover. I only ever had the second one.
Okay. All right. So this was basically an exercise in futility. I don't know. The best advice we could give you is if it's incomplete, let them go.
Oh,
of course he needs the Astounding Wolfman. The Astounding Wolfman is pure entertainment.
Oh, it is such a bad book. That's one of the books I dunked in a bucket of root beer.
Bo, I thought you actually enjoyed Wolfman.
That was a $50 book, too.
Jess, I'm going to have a soda. That was such a good idea. I'm going to be right back. Do you guys have RC down under, Bo? Do you know what RC is? Royal Crown?
RC Cola.
Hell yeah, man. I'm going to grab an RC. Be right back.
Words I have never heard.
Where are we going now? Where's the Kickstarters? Hang on.
Oh my God, and there's another section.
Oh yeah, I've got heaps of different sections here. Like, look at this. Like,
and
what's this is my Ventruvian Man covers.
Oh,
Nice.
that's right. You collect these. Wow. There's a hell of a lot of them.
And then you've got your
Does
Graves.
wait? Does Phoenix Spider-Man count as a Vitruvian Man cover? I'm not sure.
No, it doesn't, but I just put it in there.
What
Does
are
it look
these
good?
single issues that we're looking
Yeah.
at now and coming up? Mm.
So the single issues that I get are Nirvana swipes,
Mm.
Infinity Gauntlet, the New Avengers, one homages.
Wait, you got the Infinity Gauntlet like the OG series from 1991?
No, like the homages to the first cover,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
like that.
Got it.
Then we've got the Graves. That's a bit morbid, but there you go. We've then got the wrestling ones.
I think these are fun. You can keep these.
You got your Gleason web variants.
Nice. Those are cool. I was getting
they
those too.
are.
I don't know if you remember Battle Lines.
I don't know it.
They were all
Do you have
these
the Alex Ross variants? Do you do those?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Alex Ross is from my hood, man. He's from around here. For real. That's like the coolest thing I got from
Here's a good here, first of all, Larry agrees with us on Savage Dragon. You can pull that tonight and set it on the floor. Samantha's right, Bo. I think you need if not now, when mentality. That's what I have to have right now. If you have no plan to read it, it's got to go. Look at
That's the thing, Sam. I do have a plan to read it. I plan to read them all.
You're yelling at Samantha. What's happening here?
Don't yell at Samantha.
Yeah,
What else
She
we
might
got
be
here?
the only person rooting for me in the chat.
that's
Also,
right.
wait, can I say what's up to Larry? What's up, Larry? You're the man, dude. We always say what's up when you're here. So Larry's library. He's an OG.
Great dude.
Mm-hmm.
Kane didn't jive with Saga. Fair. Once and Future is amazing. Kane is right. Oh, Omnibo, right click and open the books in new tabs. Then you won't keep losing your place.
Yeah, but then you need to share a different screen every time.
Okay. He tried to help you. Bendis Man of Steel? Bro, yuck.
You know, but we interview people on our channel and we've got to back their projects, so I always get their stuff as well.
Is Chili Flame down under?
Yes, I think that's Byron.
How much for the Invincible Deluxes when you decide to sell?
Don't know. But
Hey, Bo, let me ask you about those Walking Dead hardcovers you got, because I wanted to before. Though I agree with you the way you chose to collect them, those editions that you got, as opposed to, because isn't there like a bigger, like more deluxe edition? But I think the ones you chose are the better books. Why did you choose to keep those instead of the big compendium, the hardcover ones? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I actually don't know why I chose the hardcovers. I think I might have gotten a stack of them, like 4 or 5, for really cheap.
Okay.
And I said, screw it. I'll just get the rest of them in this format.
I think they will last longer over time. I think those will hold the test of time. I think those bigger ones will fall apart. So I think either way, I think those are a good choice. So
Yeah.
good on you. Yeah.
Remy speaking up for Coda. Coda is goated. Just made me read it. Couldn't put it down. Noise. Kane's right about Klaus by Grant Morrison. It's awesome. No, I'm going to try and read it this year, Doc. I've finished JLD Rebirth. I've already started Immortal Hulk, and I'm going to try and read Invincible. You have all these box sets?
Excellent.
Holy Christ, what?
I actually want you to get more box sets, Bo. If this is it, you're lacking in box sets. I'm the devil on your shoulder. You need more. But good on you for these ones.
These are what I call the small omnis because they call them an omnibus, but they're really not.
You have the mask, dude. Yes. Those are so cool. It's such a good series. Not enough people read that. Good on you.
I've actually got a slipcase hardcover of the mask that is very hard to find with 2 hardcovers in it, and it's signed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I will
you
be
read
looking on the eBay tonight for that.
Have you read
and then we've got the
Irredeemable yet?
companions.
Whoa. You need to go back.
To which one?
Irredeemable by Mark Wade.
Okay.
It was back
That
on
was
the
the-
previous page.
That was the
Because you need to
compendium.
read that tonight or today or tomorrow, whatever it is in Australia.
Hang on.
Uh,
We were here.
yeah, Irredeemable's in the corner right there.
I know I've read Irredeemable and Incorruptible. I loved those.
them.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, good.
In
good,
fact,
good,
I was really upset I didn't get the Kickstarter, those hardcovers, because they looked really good.
That's Irredeemable's my #1 comic story ever. I made a video of it. I'm sure James is pulling it right now on why I think it's the best comic ever, in my opinion, of course.
The worst ones that I think I ever spent my money on, what did I call them here?
This is
The
great.
absolute box sets. Hang on. Graphic novels, magazines, omnibus small box sets. I'm forgetting what I called these ones. Hang on. Where are they?
Remy thinks a huge time skip between.
Oh, here we
34
go. News agency. This was something that I never should have done. These were those collections that you get every fortnight from the news agency where it has a Delotto spine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they match, right? Or it creates an image. Is that, yeah?
And you can't sell them.
Why can't you sell them?
No one wants to buy him.
Nobody wants to buy them ever.
Yeah, wait,
I've seen these for sale for years, and you're lucky.
What are they?
You're lucky to get $5 a book. They're a hardcover of a saga or a story or something.
Okay.
And I
But
started buying them.
Is it like the reproduction, like it's recolored like the Marvel, like a Masterworks, or does it look like the original comics? Or because I don't think these are available in the US. Like I always see these available, but it's like a different like pricing, like GBP or something.
I'm not sure actually, yeah.
Okay.
But I stopped getting them because when they first came out, they were meant to be 60 issues, 60 hardcovers, and it was all meant to be like Silver Age or classic stuff. But then after 60 came, they expanded it to 120, so I continued, but then they expanded it again. And then it was all these new stories that I'd already bought. And I'm like, well, screw it. I'm not going to keep wasting my money.
Could you donate it to a local library and take the write-off on taxes?
I think I'm going to have to.
I don't know. Can you take write-offs on books in Australia? I don't know what your tax system is like.
I don't know either, man.
But we'll have to ask Claudia.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
I think she's still in the chat.
And then, then we've got all these single issues that I just want someone to come to my house and grab them all.
You should give those away at Trick or Treat. Do you guys do that?
That's a good idea.
I'm serious,
I've
because then
also-
kids are reading and getting into comics, like for real.
I'm also going to keep them for the annual Comics Curing Cancer as well.
Oh,
You know?
good idea.
Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. Especially if you're doing. I'm shocked. Please tell me these are extra copies of Ben Reilly things that you have in your collection.
Well, the first appearance of Ben Reilly I've got a couple of times, yeah. But all of these are just single issues that I collected at one point or another.
So you're not
Already
going to keep your single issue
uncanny.
Ben Reillys?
I will keep my slab,
Okay.
but when it comes to Spider-Man, I'll probably keep the 2 Backlash crossovers because you can't get those anymore anywhere.
No, you can't.
There's a couple of issues here and there I might keep, but generally speaking, I think one of the problems is these hardcovers. I think I need to get rid of a lot of these.
Yeah, we can help you with
The Man
that.
Who Laughs. Don't get rid of that. That's a Brubaker book too. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
No, but that Beyond, I think that Beyond can go.
Beyond? Oh, Beyond. Yeah, that was actually really bad. That was actually
Bizarro?
really bad.
Bizarro is a hoot, but have you even read it? Unless you're a hardcore Bizarro fan, I don't.
I was so disappointed in that book, Jess. You know why?
I believe it. Yeah.
I bought it thinking it was like a book on Bizarro's appearances, and it's not. It's weird, man.
Yeah.
Anyone read Casanova?
Yeah.
No good?
Well, I think that's a Matt Fraction book that is I think it was just me. I was the problem. I know lots of people that really love it. It was, it was sort of like Odyssey that Matt Fraction wrote, and I was just wait, am I right? Did he write Casanova? Or is it somebody
yes,
different?
you're right. You're right.
Okay.
You did.
I didn't really understand it, but I know a lot of people do and dig it. So you might want to read the first book and see, unless it's sealed and you're ready to sell it.
I'm going to get rid of the Game of Thrones. That's going to go. I think I want to get rid of a lot of my Marvel hardcovers as well. I think that's probably a good way to go.
Do you need that? What Iron Man is that?
That's when he turns evil. What's it called?
Is that
again?
Dr. Doom as Iron Man or is something
Superior
else?
Iron Man. No, that's when the Axis event happened. And Carnage was good. Iron Man was bad. You know what I mean?
I remember.
But I think Manga also is another problem because when you look at it, right, I am like Astro Boy is one of my favorite things of all time. I'm a massive, massive Astro Boy fan, right? And there's I've only got 2 of those, and there's 6 or 7 of them. Atom is a prequel to Astro Boy, and I think there's about 12 of them. Berserk, we all know how many of those there are. I've only got the first 6. Junji Ito has so many books that I don't know if I'll ever get them all, but I have quite a collection of Junji Ito. Chainsaw Man, still going. So yeah, I think I need to cull this a bit too.
I think your biggest enemy right now is this desire to be a completionist.
Yeah,
I really feel like you need to cut your losses on a lot of these things and stop buying them.
Well, see, I did that with my crossovers, Jess. I'm a big crossover fan guy. I love crossovers, so I used to buy everything crossovers, right? I didn't care who was crossing over with who. I just wanted all of them. So I got rid of a lot of those, where now it's just the characters that I like.
Yeah, I feel like this hasn't been brought up yet. What's your feeling on digital? And I'm not really a big proponent, but I feel like it needs to be brought up at this point. We have to have a discussion about it. It's got to be would you own certain things digital? Because I do have some opinions on, but what are there? Could you curate? Just certain things that you don't love, you could just own them digital so that you still have them, but they're not taking up space, and you get the money back.
So, it's really funny you asked that, actually. You can take the CLZ off if you like, Jess.
Huh? Oh, okay.
So something that I've been too afraid to admit publicly.
Nice. Let's go.
What we're going to is the fact that I actually read most of my books digitally now.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because it started with all the books that I buy, I can't buy new comics. You can't afford it, right? So how do you read new comics? I spend $15 a month or whatever it is to Marvel Unlimited, and I read my new comics that way. Now, the reason why I love digital is because if you have a shit eyesight, and you don't pay that much attention to art in books, which I really don't, the thing that I love about digital is the panel to panel. Not only is it great for people with bad eyesight, but I feel honestly that I am so much more engaged in a book reading it digitally than physically now, purely because of the panel to panel. I feel so much more immersed in a book now, reading it digitally. And don't get me wrong, I'll still read physical books, but there's just something way different about digital. Now, about a year ago, I said, I'm going to start reading all of X-Men from the beginning, right? Which I started doing. And instead of reading my Omnis, I was reading them digitally. And I would go to my omnibus or Crushing Crisis. I'd do a bit of a mixture of the reading order. And I would work out what to read digitally in that sense. But I started to think to myself, why do I have these books physically then if I'm reading them digitally? And it's because I just want to own it.
Well, if I may, you did say something interesting. I was going to bring up the art aspect of it, which you said you didn't care as much about, which might even play more of a role. But okay, you know how at some point, I think around the mid-90s, they started actually coloring books digitally as opposed to doing however they did it before. To me, anything that's actually been originally colored digitally, I lose nothing by then reading it digitally. So something that came out in 2003 looks very much the same to me when it's on paper or if it's on a screen. Now, if it was something that was originally colored with inks, I have a different opinion on it. So to me, that's been a big thing for me. Like, that's how I was able to curate, where I was like, well, I don't feel that it looks much different, and you're even saying that that doesn't even matter as much to you, the artwork, I mean, that might be something to consider. Like, that literally was a cute, I just won't buy it if I think it looks the same digitally. So for me, that's made curating easy. Is that something you can consider? Because you're already reading it digitally. You just said you don't like the art, or you did not say that, excuse me. So you don't care as much about the art as you do the story, it sounds like. So can that play a role where you go, hey, something I really like the art, I'll keep physically. If I don't care as much, digital is cool.
Yeah. No, I think that's a very good point, but you have other people that have the other side of the argument, which is, if Netflix shuts down tomorrow, which it won't, but if it does,
Get that.
Where's all your movies now?
Oh yeah.
I don't buy digital movies. I'm with you on that 100%.
If Marvel Unlimited, if some new Marvel president comes along and says, you know what, I don't like digital comics, we're shutting down that section of our business, then what do all my X-Men are now gone, because that's how I read them. You know what I mean? But I think it's a mixture of, for me personally, I think it's a mixture of fear of missing out and fear that it's going to go out of print. So you must buy it now and you must hold on to it. 2, completionist. I want it all. I need a whole thing. And 3, ego. I think a part of it, when you've got a YouTube channel as well, you want your friends and your audience to see how much you have, and you love to show it off and be like, hey, look at my collection, hey, all that sort of shit. But when you stop doing that and go, hang on a minute, you're ruining your own life by trying to look good and show all the shit that you have. But it's also about comparing to other people as well. I remember Jess telling me that he had, I can't remember what number it was, but let's say Jess said he had like 200 omnibuses, right? I remember being shocked at that, because I was used to people like Omar that had everything, right? So when Jess turned around to me and said, oh, I've only got 200 omnis, I went, oh my God, I've got like more than Jess. And that's when I went, there's something wrong here, because I'm not buying them necessarily for X, Y, and Z. I'm buying them just to say that I've got them, and just to have that completionist, have a little bit of my ego check, and all of those sorts of things. So if I can step outside of my own ego and not have this completionist mentality as well, then I think that's where I'm going to be a lot happier and financially better off as well.
That's the best thing you've said this whole stream. I'm
uh,
serious.
I will say though, like Cliff with his slabbed comics background, and you with your book background there, we do have YouTube channels, and so we are not typical collectors. If we're going on YouTube and talking about our comics, regular collectors may not feel the need to have stuff like in the background to look to I don't want to say ego, because your display back there and Cliff's display are fun, because that should be the reason we do YouTube, because we want to have fun with comics. So I don't know that it's really ego. I understand what you're saying, but I like seeing the backgrounds that you guys have. And there are the problem with digital for me is that I remember a book that's been collected much easier than I would put the digital issues together in my mind. It's easier for me to hold it and read it all at once or over a couple of days or whatever. I understand the desire to have digital, but I also have a YouTube channel where I do reviews and stuff, and I have to have hard copies for that. Yeah. Fortunately, my wife's not listening, so she doesn't have to hear that. But I think
people like yourself though, and Omar, that get books sent to them sometimes, I think it's a completely different argument, because when you watch your reviews and Omar's as well, one of the things that your audience appreciates is comparing them to previous versions. You know, the amount of times that I've seen Omar, for example, have a bloody, Goon hardcover, for example, but then pull out the soft cover or pull out a different hardcover, and he'll compare them, right? Mm-hmm. That's completely different, because, there's different levels of sort of YouTubers as well. I don't get stuff sent to me. I don't have thousands and thousands of people watching me. So therefore, I don't need those double dips, because people aren't watching my channel for that, But if you are somebody that has thousands and thousands of subs, you're sponsored by Marvel and things like that, well, obviously that's a completely different ballgame.
Yeah. I would say Very Fine's an outlier here. Because he does it for a living. We do it for fun.
Yeah.
Let me catch up on some comments real quick. Sazmurf is right. I have my own single issue collection. A lot of Emma Frost covers, but they have to be by an artist I really like. Several artists like Adam Hughes, David Nakayama, Jennifer San. I collect a lot of their stuff. And I have a whole closet full of those kind of single issues. And I don't want to sell those. I collect those for fun. I love having them in the house and going through them. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video on my favorite covers of 2025. Yes, I'm aware it's the middle of February, but I want to get it done before March is here, which is in 2 weeks. So I get what you're doing with your singles collection too. That it's fun to have those little themes that you collect.
Yeah. One of the things as well that's really motivated me to get rid of more books, apart from the obvious, which is, everything that we've spoken about and my wedding and all this sorts of stuff, is, if I may, I'll walk to the other room. One thing that I've always wanted to do with my collection that I feel like I can start doing now is, let's see here if I can get this, is have actual books on display.
Oh, let's
Do
see
you know
your
what I mean?
action figures.
Like instead of just spines,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
actually have. We'll actually
no,
have.
it's a great choice to do it that
Yeah,
way.
I do that too. That's really
Yeah, I
fun
love
to
that.
have them facing out.
See, and that's the thing as well. You said, the action figures. I started getting into Marvel Legends. Now, you've got to draw the line with things that you collect. Then we've got. Hang on. Then we've got the masks and stuff.
Oh, have I seen that Ghost Rider before? I don't know.
No, that's not a proper one. I got given that.
Oh, okay.
But you know what I mean? So with 2 rooms of collections, you gotta start. Well, I've started saying to myself, is it about having the most books, or is it about having 2 rooms tailored to my love? You know what I mean? Like, do you remember I had the masks behind me for a while?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I loved that. I thought that looked really, really cool. But then I needed to move it because of, more books and everything. But I think it's just a bit of a shame. And some people will hate me that I say it's a waste if you've got like a storage room or you're paying for storage. But if you can't display things the way that you really want them, then I think that's when you need to take a look in the mirror and go, hang on, something's going on here. You know what I mean? Like if Cliff had his entire wall slabbed, right? And then he was moving them into the lounge room, or then he was collecting something. Eventually you need to turn around and go, I need to rein it in somehow. You can't have everything. Don't get me wrong. If I was a millionaire and I had a mansion, that'd be different, but we're living in reality as well.
I'm going to comment on that real quick because you know what? Because I don't know how much you guys know about this, but like I was like a dealer for a while of collected editions.
I'm glad you clarified that.
If you have everything, it's not as satisfying as you might think, man. Like there is a point, like it doesn't scratch the itch you think it will, because part of it is that the hunt and everything. And if you, like you just said, millionaire, like if you were able to just like buy everything and throw it on display at like the split, like, flick of a finger, it kills a lot of the joy of it. So like I don't know, man, I wouldn't want to do that. I'd rather have like problems actually than like this than that.
Well, now I think we're going to go into a bit of darker territory, which is where I think I think a lot of people can actually sympathise, but we don't really talk about it. And that is when you suffer from depression, or you have an addictive personality, or both. We're always, I know I am, you're trying to fill this hole that you think is going to make you happy by spending money and giving yourself presents, right? Because I know that coming home after work and seeing a package at my door is a thrill, right? I know that going to Amazon or wherever and getting that new omnibus or book or whatever, you get a high and you get a thrill out of it. And then as soon as it arrives, not that you regret it, sometimes you may, but when you actually physically have it in your hand and you put it on your shelf, even though you're happy to have it, sometimes I have done that and gone, I was really paying for that thrill of clicking and buying, not actually owning it to read. Or
Hey, my thrill lasts a whole 48 hours after it's in my hands.
48 hours.
It goes from purchase time to ooh, to ah, to make a video, share it on a video, go on a live stream, go in the box, go on the wall, whatever, and then it's over. But it gives me a window of false happiness and satisfaction. And I enjoy that window.
That's a really good point from both of you. Yeah, I I admit on the air all the time that I suffer from depression, and well, I don't want to get too much into it, but I'm on the proper meds now, so I'm feeling better finally. But I completely agree. Even at a stable level like I am right now, I still get a huge charge out of getting those boxes, with 10 paperbacks in them or 2 omnis, something like that. Yeah, it releases something from your brain. I don't know if it's oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine.
It is. Yes, it's
100%,
all those
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I
think
may,
one-
I'm sorry, go on.
No, after you, mate.
Well, I was gonna say, to loop that kind of back to one of my original things, if I think then something to challenge yourself, if you want to keep that dopamine rush going of getting those boxes every day, you've got to do the hard thing of then you still got to get stuff out on the other end to keep those coming in. And then that space never gets filled up. You're just replacing things. If you can get into that type of system, I think that helps, because I still get that dopamine rush because I still get packages all the effing time, but I'm also sending out more than I'm getting in. So if you can start to do that, it still fills that. I'm telling you, man, everything you're saying is accurate, that high and everything. But yeah, get on the other, start focusing on the other end of it so that you can fuel that more. And shit, dude, I'm sorry. Can I say that? Whatever.
Fuck
We've
yes, you
ruined
can.
everything here. Go for it.
With these X-Men books, if you didn't have the wedding to pay for, imagine the coin you would have right now to fund more expensive books. Now, maybe getting those Buffy books wouldn't be a big deal because you sold those X-Men. So again, if you can get into a bit better cycle, I think that could help.
Yeah. Yep, 100%. And that's right, because the amount of time, it's even just bad for your relationship. The amount of times that I've had to bullshit and say, oh, I only spent $300 today, when really you spent $400, and then you have to come up with the extra $100 that you part. You know what I mean? I got sick of living that life. Plus, again, I know everybody says this about their partner, but I have the best partner in the world. Fight me on that. And
I will.
One of the things that's woken me up, sort of, which is way too late. This should have happened many, many years ago. But one of the things that's woken me up is, I always said, if I'm ever going to have a kid, I don't want them to be raised the same way that I was, right? I want them to be better and have a better life, right? Now, if Claudia gets pregnant tomorrow, then how am I going to give my child a better life? And at the moment, there is no way that I can. No way, because of how much money I spend on books. Now, I know that when people have children, they say a lot of stuff changes, your mentality, your prioritization, all of this sorts of stuff. And I think I just kept waiting for that day. And I kept saying, once she's pregnant, I'll stop and I'll do this and I'll do that. But now it's gotten to a point where it's hang on, I shouldn't be waiting for that. I should already be prepared for that, so that she feels more secure in her decision-making of who she's chosen as a partner. But also that, I can't imagine being with somebody that you've put your trust in with your future and your children, but yet you're always worried, how are they going to be paying for everything when they're always struggling to buy their cart every week? Do you know what I mean? So eventually you have to grow up and be as much as I want everything, I want to be able to go on a holiday. I want to be able to take her out. I want to be able to go to that concert. And all of these things I don't do because all my money's going towards comics.
We haven't really touched on addiction. I think this is probably the lead in to addiction. Cliff and Bo, do either of you think that you're I guess part of the addiction is feeling that 48-hour window for Cliff, and the release of the chemicals in our brain, for me, maybe for Bo and stuff. I so I just wonder how, there definitely is shopping addiction. But it sounds like Bo, you're taking steps to correct it, to try and break the cycle. I'm trying to do the same thing. Okay, here's my confession. And I know it's blasphemous, but I've sold all the Claremont X-Men and the 2 Jim Lee X-Men because I look at books now within the past 6 months and I say, it's a real thing for me. Time is a real thing for me. Time is a precious commodity at this point, and I have to look at books and say, am I really gonna read that? Like, really? What I want to read is what I need to cull my collection down to. If I'm going to reread it or I'm going to read it. So I've got some more X-Men. Excalibur 1 and 2, never going to read them. Captain Britain 1, never going to read it. Cable and X-Force, Deadpool and X-Force, fun. Yeah, I'm not going to read them. I'd rather read all these Omnis that DC's putting out. I mean, they're putting out a lot, and I'm reading a lot of them now, finally. But I have to look at my collection really seriously now, and let go of things that I just really don't think I'm going to read.
Well, when it comes to addiction,
yeah,
you're 100% right. I've struggled with addiction my whole life.
Okay.
And I've overcome a lot. To this day, as we speak now, the only thing that I sort of do is I drink a bit. But I need to get a handle on that as well, because when you drink, I find I spend more. I will be tipsy or drunk, and I will just go, oh, that $100 thing that I've been wanting to get for the last 6 months, but I can never afford it. Screw it. I reckon I can get it now, and you'll buy it. And then you'll get it, and you'll be happy you've got it, but you secretly admit to yourself that if I was sober at the time, I probably wouldn't have bought it, because it makes you a lot more freer to make those decisions. You know what I mean? You don't have you're not worried as much. You're not as responsible as much. And, well, okay, everybody's different when they drink. I'm talking about me. I get a lot more, fuck it, and that's when I buy it, like I don't even buy slabbed comics. But yesterday, or a couple of days ago, I was drinking. I got a little tipsy, and I was watching this auction, and there was this fantastic Venom slabbed book, and it was only $60, which is really cheap. And I went, yeah, screw it, and I bid on it. Now, if I get it, great. It was only $60. It was a cool cover. But would Sober Bo have bid on that? No, he wouldn't have. So yeah, it is about, for me anyway, it's about filling that hole, that depressive hole, because what you see on camera, we're always putting on a little bit of a show on these things with our personality, right? I'm not lying about who I am, but if we were having this conversation off camera, I probably wouldn't be so animated, for example. Do you know what I mean? I'd be more like just chilling back and just talking to you about it, right? Where when you are always on, and you're constantly buying and you want to show people all these sorts of things, you then step out of that. I go back downstairs to my partner and the life that we're trying to build, and she makes me aware of a lot, again, this is going to sound really depressing and really sad, and I've spoken to Cliff about this privately, but I'm actually quite depressed and angry most of the time, all of the time, right? And that's something that I need to work on. And when I'm on camera, I'm obviously not, because I'm not going to show that side of myself, right? But she turned around to me and she said, you know, we've gone through a lot of changes in the last year. We've now moved into a place that we really like. I now have a job for the first time in my life that I actually like. And she turns around to me and she goes, you have no reason to be upset. You have no reason to be angry. Everything around you is good. You've got friends, you've got your work, you've got me, you've got the place. And eventually it sank in. And I'm like, hang on a minute, she's right. Like, why? Like, obviously, there's a deeper reason, you know, with your psychology and blah, 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 blah. But on the surface, there's really no reason to be upset and angry all the time. So you don't need to be buying shit to make you happy. You need to find that happiness without buying stuff. And that buying stuff should just be a bonus.
Mark, thank you for releasing this. I mean, for searching this. From Google, buying, often referred to as retail therapy, releases brain chemicals like endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, creating a temporary mood boost, sense of accomplishment, and pleasure.
Oh, I beat him to that punch. I have a whole thing. It's about emotional regulation. You know, you buy comics for the coping mechanism. You get stress release. You get comfort when you're feeling lonely or burnt out, which for me, I'm always lonely and burnt out, right? You get emotional safety in your purchase, right? And then, of course, the danger is it's become my regular emotional regulator outside of food, which also no bueno, right? My mood only improves after the purchase, right? Whenever I'm stressed out, I increase spending. And then times I've made purchases despite financial stress, the guilt I feel later for making the purchases, the chase of the book being more exciting, more enjoyable than the actual book. That doesn't always happen, but it has happened, right? Feeling anxious and irritable if I'm not buying comics, you know? And then, of course, just the whole, like, oh, I feel like when I'm buying stuff, like I'm participating in the community. And, like, that doesn't make real sense, but, like, your brain does this on its own, you know? So, you know, problems. You know, it's so easy. You know, you just tell yourself, well, I deserve this, you know, and future me is going to figure it out. Or my favorite, oh, this is an investment. And then that one will get you, you know? So I don't know. And I don't.
You know, a perfect example is that box set, right? That is, hang on. So this is the Infinity Saga box set, right? That came out on DVD, right?
Blu-ray, right?
Actually, no. That's a whole other thing. They released
my buddy Dave got the Blu-ray as a gift for Christmas once.
When this was first announced, right? I immediately went, "Oh my God, I have to have it." It is every Marvel movie. And it's one box set, and oh my God, I have to, right? Then the price point came out, and it was like $500 or $800 or something ridiculous, right? And I said, there is no way in hell I'm going to be able to afford that. I was lucky that I had a mate that works there's a place in Australia called JB Hi-Fi where they sell DVDs and records and all this sort of stuff. I had a friend that worked there. So he got to put that aside for me, and I got to pay him off, right? Which is how I got to buy that. Now, I was successful. I now own it. Yay, it's on my shelf. Wow, I feel fantastic. Dopamine, and I'm so special. I've got this now. Not everybody has one, right? Now, that's been on my shelf for what? 5 years now? I don't know how long it's been out. Do you think I've actually opened it and watched any of them? No. I go to Netflix or Disney or wherever the hell and watch them if I want to. So why the hell did I buy this? Just to say that I could have it? That doesn't make any sense.
I think that is a thing though, in this It's just an observation. Like you were talking about it earlier with like people who try to show off the size of their collection and stuff. I think there is like an ego aspect to this community that like some people have to check. And I think that's what you're like talking about right now, to be honest. I think you're doing the right thing by talking about it. But like you're saying the right things out loud, man. Like if you don't, like, why do you have it if you're not going to watch it? You should get rid of it then, man. Like that, like, and it's hard. Like, I know that's easier said than done. So I'm not trying to be like, just do it. Like, I totally get it. But that's like where this has to start. And I think that like, yeah, there has to be an ego check. And you started to say earlier, this is really important. And you should even go back and watch yourself say this. You talked about those masks behind you and how happy you were having those. And you were really happy when you said it. I think you were happier having those masks behind you than those books. And I think that's what you were maybe getting at. And it's like, but so your ego or this like not real thing is telling you to have these books that are making you less happy than the thing that made you happy. Do the things that make you happy, man. Like just do the things that make you happy. Like don't do it because of somebody else. I know it's easier said than done, but do that. Like
I understand with box sets about anything because they are cool. I'm not. I mean, I may have a couple of box sets or something of stuff. I don't think they're movies. I think it's more like CDs from the past. But I do understand the attraction. But I also understand where you are when everything sort of all the chemicals kind of get regulated again, and you're like with that box set saying what you just said. Yeah. Why the F did I buy this? I get all that.
And about, I think it was a year later, they re-released it in Blu-ray. Yeah. I was so pissed off.
Okay, let me catch up on the... Oh, Red Spiral, Red Feathers by Jorge Corona. You recommended it last Saturday, Jess. I'm glad you dug it, Red Spiral. I totally dig it. Okay, wait. Let's see. This video is making me want to sell my collection. Was that the point? Not all your collection.
A little bit.
Curates, not sell the collection. Curate the collection.
I also remember what I really loved back before Marvel and DC started reprinting stuff. Like from 2015 to maybe, definitely to 2021, I loved finding out of print books for people. That's when I was in the Omnibus Collectors group with Riley. And that's how I got the name Omnidog, because I would find books for people. They'd pay me because I went all around California and Oregon, finding books for people back in 2016. I must have shipped out from my sister's place in Oregon. I was buying all the way up California and into Portland. I must have shipped out 30 Herkin boxes from my sister's place. I just had all these boxes. That's where I got the charge of that I really enjoyed. Helping people find a book. Now that I think about it, was part of that ego. Now that you brought it up, Bo, part of that I think was ego. I got to be known as Omnidog, the guy who would find you books. People would send me their lists and I'd try and find them for them. Gee, that was a good memory. Why did I just ruin it like that? But yeah, I enjoyed helping people find books because that satisfied my itch for thrill of the hunt. The hunt was so fun for me to find stuff, but there were a lot of books that I didn't want, for myself, but somebody else did. It was so fun finding those books because it'd be a $15 book that was going for $60 on eBay, but I found it for retail price. So that was really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Hobby. Thank you. Whoop, go ahead.
No, there's so many wonderful there's so many great things about this hobby, and like, I I keep these handy for every opportunity that I can bring up Nightwing, and like that puts a smile on my face,
Let's see those bad boys.
Give me more beefcake, DC. Give me more beefcake. Like,
nice.
It's so funny how like I am aware of the history of why Nightwing is like the poster child for DC beefcake, but I think it's hilarious how like we have gone over the horizon on it. It is like he is the official leader.
What is the story behind that? Because Claudia just asked me the other day. She said, "How come every single Nightwing cover I ever see is showing his butt?"
Well, so back during his so Nightwing being sexy, George Perez's fault. So right there, he made Dick Grayson like mature. He's banging Starfire. All the boys want to be him. All the gays want him. It's all the the girls all want him. He's sleeping with everybody. There's a lot of excitement there, right? And then like once like he got like his very first miniseries or whatever, like the butt thing just kept coming up, and Jamal Igle worked on it for a while, and he kept giving Nightwing a nice ass. He's like, well, he's an acrobat. What acrobat do you know who's 5'8" and doesn't have a great ass? So it just kept going. And I remember talking to Phil Jimenez about the Grayson #2 1 in 25 variant, which I only recently purchased, and he said that it's the first time ever where he was directed by someone at DC Comics to actually, make Nightwing look sexy.
While he's looking for that, Paul Levitz, ex-DC president, sent me this today.
Oh, let's see. Sketches on the Sidewalk. What's that about?
Secret history of New York City's Jewish comic creators.
Secret history? It's like the main creators were Jewish.
Isn't Jack Kirby like a Jewish comic creator from New York? Yeah, like he's the king.
No. Basically he means the untold history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
the story behind the creators.
Yeah, let's remember, okay? Their real names were not Stan Lee, we're not Jack Kirby, right? They lived in a time where they were really pretty much keeping that on the low. Not too low. Don't come to the door being a Nazi because Jack Kirby will punch you out. God bless him. And but yeah, that's like a very real thing. And I actually brought it up when we were watching Peacemaker season 2. I said, it's funny, like Spider-Man's created by Jewish creators, but yet Spider-Man exists in Peacemaker. So you just have to imagine in the world of Peacemaker, those people just never talked about being Jewish, and Spider-Man just went on to be successful and they just, stayed in the closet about who they were, and also Pokemon still took off as a success in that alternate world, like, and it's funny because it reflects a very real world hypocrisy that takes place.
Have you guys all watched Peacemaker? Am I the only one who hasn't?
I haven't seen season 2.
You are the only one who has. I mean, you. I don't know. Everyone should have seen it by now. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I'm in on the panel, but yeah, Jess said you haven't seen season 2.
I saw season 1 and loved it, but yeah, I forgot until I mentioned it. There was I loved the first.
Really?
The first season was freaking great.
Do you know what I'm very grateful for the second season of Peacemaker? It's the new intro song that they chose for the second season, because I went down a rabbit hole of that band because I loved the song. And they're some wacky people, man. They've got some good music. You should really check them out.
Who is it?
It is, I've gone blank. Hang on one sec. I'll look it up on my Spotify. Foxy Shazam.
Awesome.
And they make an appearance in the series.
Yeah, they do.
Here's Ivy Moon But yeah, this is the best thing. What you're saying there, Ivy, is exactly right.
All right, here's a Kickstarter I don't remember supporting.
Let's see.
Is that a cat?
That was a cat or something. But yeah, Franklin and Ghost #1. But you know, it's a Jang cover, this one. So
Jennifer Song? Who is it?
no, John Jang.
John Jang. Oh, okay. I didn't hear what you said.
That's a cool name.
And then I don't know who
John,
this is.
John Jang's amazing. Those Transformer covers he does.
That's sick.
Yeah, especially those Transformer covers he does. He's been knocking it out of the park. But anyhow, I don't know. I noticed my internet got all terrible while I was talking and trying to find that book, which I didn't. But I did find the Kool-Aid Man that Papa Wheelie sent me.
Oh. Oh yeah.
So, rest in peace, Papa. And now it will go in a place of honor.
That is a great pop. I love that.
It is.
We do have a lot of comments that we haven't.
Yeah, I know. I'm scrolling back to see. There's a
Josh
whole-
is here. Great house. In the house.
See, and then you support your friends' Kickstarters like the bloody Great House, and then you get their books, and you're like, when do I have time to read their books?
All right,
I mean, I do make the effort. Like, I try.
Haven't seen Peacemaker. Larry Lieber is Stan's brother. Nightwing's butt is a power. Yeah, I have. Didn't I just get the? It was the fourth one that he kickstarted, or the third one?
I got 3, but I bet you my drawings in my books are better than yours.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get whatever he kickstarted.
Man, Josh is a pretty good artist, man. I actually saw it when I was in North Carolina at Heroes Con. He was there, and like I actually saw him like penciling in person. I was like, I love watching artists work, man. And like Josh is a damn good penciler. I'm not just saying that because you're here, Josh. Even if you weren't, I would probably say the same thing.
He's a total pain in the ass, but he's a great artist.
Right. You got to take one with the other.
Yours isn't better than this. Come on.
No, mine's definitely better.
Oh, show me. Show me.
Because mine is a 3-part story of mine.
What?
So a running joke that we had was, I can't even remember who said it, but somebody on a stream once called me a long-haired devil. And Josh just finds that hilarious. So he's gone long.
Oh, okay, let me highlight you. Long. Okay, that's a great drawing.
Head.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
I love that.
See,
So
I
now I
humbly-
can't buy his 4th one.
Did
That's
I call
all.
you a long-haired devil? Is that me?
I can't remember.
I mean, it just feels like something I would say.
Joey, thank you for saying that. I think Joey is from Down Under, not Ego. The dog helping people is what you do. Thank you.
Hey, I'm gonna refill my water. I'm gonna grab something to show off too. I'm the only one who hasn't shown off a book, and I don't have a cool book background. So I'm gonna grab something so I can measure my whatever too. Because
Are you bringing your Butterfingers?
Contest. Are we doing that?
What's that?
I'll judge. I'll judge.
You got it. That's yeah. I got Butterfingers.
Do you want me to go get my Pop Tarts?
Hell yeah, dude! It's the snack attack time, bro.
I was supposed to get Butterfingers. Johnny and I that's our favorite candy, Butterfingers. And
I love Butterfingers, man.
Yeah.
Love them.
Remember Butterfinger BBs? I think we talked about this. We had to have, man. They're not
Yeah,
a thing anymore.
the small guys. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll grab something cool to show off.
Okay. Oh, Carl was here. Love Carl. He's great.
Hey, Carl, nice to see you. That's from Billy Madison. No one else is going to get the reference. Never.
Come on, you Carl. I think of Walking Dead.
Selling your
Carl!
face and getting new happy funds feels
Return,
good.
Carl.
Joey, you already thinking about being a better parent than your own means you will be. The fact that you're thinking that.
Let me tell you, it's something I've witnessed in people, and it's special. So that is Tales to Astonish Volume 2 back there, reprinting the first issue of Submariner #1, and this is my Submariner #1.
Oh, wait, let me highlight you so we can see it. Ooh, that's a good grade for that book.
There we go. There's the background. There's my baby in hand.
That's a good book. Nice grade on
This is a book that I spent good money on, and felt all the feelings, and it gave me 48 hours of joy. So that's good.
Joey,
go ahead.
I was going to say, Joey just asked a while ago. He's in Brisbane. Where do you
Okay.
think the best place to sell omnis and trades is? Honestly, man, even I struggle a little with that. The only places I know to sell now is obviously your Facebook groups, your Facebook marketplace, Gumtree, which is an Australian thing here, and obviously eBay. But eBay, you need to make them more expensive to pay for the eBay fees, and Gumtree and marketplace, you need to be careful that people aren't going to scam you. So just be careful with how people transfer your money before you give over the stock. Because I've been burnt before.
Junk buying is horrible buying. Maybe that's why you bought those power pack omnis, Bo. One drink too many. Uh-oh. I'm taking over Bo's accounts. Problem solved. Remy here with the 3-parter. Bo, I relate deeply to what you've said. I have gone through severe bouts of depression as well, where I also would try to get any amount of dopamine hit I could get my hands on, because feeling anything would be distraction enough from being me. Never would last long enough, and took me a lot of work to be at an okay level. 3, I don't know where I'm going with this, except to say that there is something to look forward to once you get better, and I know that you will. And I am hyped for you. I am hype for you since you are taking the good steps.
I really appreciate that. Sorry, go.
No, and then Yarna says, thanks for being vulnerable, Omnibo. Keep in mind that talking about bettering yourself can feel like you already did it, and it can be easy to fall back with addiction stuff. Keep it up. That's really nice. Know that one.
I do want to let everybody know as well that not to make it sound like I'm just trying to get people to be AussieVerse members, but I've been trying to think of better perks for people that are AussieVerse members. And one of the things that I've recently decided to do is the last Sunday of every month, for anybody that is, we call them for lifers, the ones that pay like $2 a month. For anybody that is in that, I'm going to be hosting a non-recorded, so it's private, apart from the people that join it, the full lifers, a monthly mental health check. So that means that the last Sunday of every month, our full lifers can get together and talk with each other about, real stuff and try to help each other out. A little bit like, Alcoholics Anonymous. Not that you need to be an addict or anything. All you need to do is just be a member of AussieVerse for life, and you can join that for free. And we will be getting together once a month and just talking, just checking on each other, and it'll never leave that circle, and it will definitely never be on air. So if you're interested in that, we'd love to have you.
And if it leaves that circle, I'm coming for you.
It's a private circle.
Exactly. Private. Like you don't talk about what happens at that swingers party. Private.
Completely respect all your opinions. From Joey, I have trouble with addiction myself, but let's be honest, overspending on comics related things is a lot better than spending on the alternatives.
That's
Perhaps.
true.
Right.
Although
Every time I
Omni's-
look at all this, I'm like, this could have been drugs. This could have been drugs.
I often think that way.
Yeah.
You know? Just saying.
Just a sec. Are you showing?
I'm just having I'm having my Nightwing moments.
Good, great. Let's see them all. I love when we hit. Look at Batman. Whoa. I love themed collections, themed covers.
What is this book? Is this the Paprika?
It is. Sweet Paprika
Yeah.
open for business.
I was so annoyed when that came out because I bought the omnibus and then they released those comics.
Well, yeah, but you know, it's a side story. If it makes you feel any better.
Yeah.
How paprika indeed.
What you got for us, Johnny?
Well, first off, just let's address the Butterfinger sitch.
Yes.
I had mine in the refrigerator. Is anybody else about that life? Does anybody like
Ooh.
try to colden their Butterfingers?
I like.
You're pretty. Your Milky Way bars, your Three Musketeers, your Snickers.
Yes.
Everyone should try to colden them. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those need to be
good
frozen.
Yeah, dude, the Three Musketeers especially. It's a different experience.
Same with Milky Ways.
I'm not a
Those-
big Milky Way guy. I don't like caramel.
You what?
Oh,
How? Get the
yeah,
hell off
no.
my channel. What is wrong
No,
with you?
I have never had a cold Butterfinger.
Okay, you can come.
Wow, you're gonna want me to stay. Jess, quick question.
Yes.
Since it is your channel, I thought we would start with you. Is Neil Adams still your favorite like DC artist?
Yes.
Really? What do you think about this book in a
Oh.
9.2 CGC?
That's 250. Number 250.
251 actually.
51.
That glare's a little bit bad. Yeah.
Just so you know, not only do I love that book, I owned it in a 9.6 and sold it in 2020
Really?
to
This
help
man.
pay for my health insurance. That's when I sold all those books, like Giant Size X-Men and first appearances, first issues, rare Daredevil ones, stuff like that. That's it. Are you keeping that, or do you have it just in your
Well,
shop?
it's going to be for sale along with, whoops, you know it's better than 1, 2. I also have a 9.4. I don't have the 9.6 that you did, but I've got a 9.4, which is pretty close. The only unfortunate thing is this one is cream to off-white pages, which cream is a little bit lame, but 9.4 is no joke. Yeah, it was
I was just like, oh, that's lame. Oh no.
I
Oh,
know,
no,
it's-
holding these two expensive rare Batman books that make fanboys cream in their pants. Oh,
you should see the whole box that's to my right, guy. It's so good. What were you going to ask?
we
What were
just
you gonna
got this whole thing with addiction, and you're like, and now that we had all this heartfelt, open sentiment, you're like, let me trigger you fuckers. Ah!
Well, what do you think I sold all my omnibus for? I had to pay for these.
Obviously. Look at the Flash running with the Dolphins.
I was going to say, did you know that you had 2 copies of that in your collection?
Oh yeah, well I bought.
Oh, sorry.
It's inventory. Those are both going to be for sale because I am still a dealer.
Because one of the things that really one of my things that really pisses me off and annoys me about some collectors is someone will go like, oh, look what I have, and then someone else will go, oh, look what I forgot that I had in my collection, and it's like a better version, and it's like, don't you, like, you didn't remember that you had that in your collection. Come on.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
no,
you.
I knew.
CLZ is a bitch because somebody will whip something out. You look at your CLZ and go, oh my God, I forgot I had it because I want that. And you're like, oh, but I do have it. And then you pull it out and be like, ha ha. I've seen it all.
Let me give another bit of advice for people that do auctions for all their books and all that. I don't know what it's like in America, but in Australia here, everyone will give a reason as to why they're selling their books. They'll be like I'm having a baby sale, buy my books, or I need to pay for my medical bills, buy my books. Look, this might sound heartless, but I'm going to be real with you. Nobody cares. Okay? Nobody cares why you're selling your books. Just put them up and sell them. Okay? There is not one person out there going, oh, this guy's trying to buy a car. I'm better buy some books so he can go buy his car. That's not happening.
I think when you have a base of friends / customers, I think they care. You know?
Fair enough.
I'm saying, usually, like when I see somebody is doing a live stream, the live stream doesn't say it's my baby sale, but when they put it in all the chat groups, it's like I'm having a baby sale, you know? And like it is what it is. And no one really cares, but there's banter and stuff. So like, you know, it's fine. It doesn't really bother me. You know, just have stuff I want to buy. That's the hardest part. You know, it's like there'll be like one thing I want to buy, then there'll be like 18 things I don't want to buy, and then we're back to something I want to buy. And I'm like, oh my God, those 18 books felt like it was never going to end.
Oh, Kane knows what's up. When food is the discussion, is a true Omnidog stream. Yes.
Remember I made a pizza the last time I was on? I was thinking about that. I was like cooking a pizza in my kitchen and like took you all along for the journey. I'd love to do that again.
And,
eat a pizza, not do it on your stream. I don't care about that. I just want to eat a pizza.
Didn't they cook something with you guys live once?
Yes.
Oh, you were making pasta, I think, with the cream
I was jokingly
cheese.
going to say that.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Were you really? I was
Yeah.
jokingly going to say, did you make pasta? That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. I made. Basically, I took pasta all'onore and pasta Philadelphia, and I just made them into one thing. So I made.
What was that first word you said? That pasta what?
Pasta all'onore is the zucchini, fried zucchini in your spaghetti, right?
Oh, okay.
And pasta Philadelphia is where you take the Philadelphia cream cheese and make it into a cheese sauce. So I combined both. I fried my zucchini and threw it into the pasta and melted down with pasta water the cream cheese until I coated everything and had a beautiful meal while these guys were live stream. But
Can we do this next time as a cook along? What the hell are we doing? Why are we talking comics? We could be cooking food.
I want to have a comic book cooking show so bad you have no idea.
Why don't you? I'm in total support of this. Are you joking? Like, do this.
I thought about pretending I'm Thor and doing some sort of like cooking show once upon a time. I reckon that'd work really well. But you have to speak in like the old Shakespearean.
You guys got to do this. This is an idea brewing.
Why do we got to speak in Shakespearean?
Yeah,
Good
forsooth.
Lord. Heavens to
By the
God.
way, Jess, you still owe me a book, mate. So just because we're talking about this doesn't mean I'm not getting that Friday book because I want it. I want to read it.
Oh.
I want to own it.
Okay. Yeah. Why do I owe you that book again?
Because you love me deeply.
Yeah, that wouldn't get you a book. Why? Seriously, did I lose a
Who
bet?
wants to be a millionaire?
Oh, damn. Cliff kicked my ass in that. Does he still have the top score?
Yeah, I think so. I need to check my own StreamYard, but yeah, I think so.
That game show is really fun. Really
Max
fun.
is coming up next.
Oh, good. I want to help with some questions on that. Ivy, oh yeah, variant cover curse. I try to, if I'm buying a variant, I try to make sure it's by an artist that I love, drawing a character that I love. So I'm trying to pretend like I don't buy a bunch of variants when I obviously do. So yeah, no, I get it, Ivy.
Things we tell ourselves.
Cliff, who did that Logan head?
Oh, that is Dexter Vines. And that is, of course, original art up there.
Don't you
nice.
just love how he's flexing with these two trophies behind him for the YouTube award?
There's three.
Okay, there's three. Okay.
Are those golden spinner racks?
Yes, the golden spinner racks.
And
That's
what
sick.
did you win them for?
He won them because he knows more people than me.
That's not true. Look, there is an ounce of truth to that, but not really. And I feel like my transparency and my honesty has swung full circle to bite me in the ass. So, like, you know, I get it. But also, like, I'm like, wait a second. Like, I feel like enough people actually voted for me.
Of course, I did.
So thank you. I appreciate you. And even Bruce wrote to tell me he voted for me. I was like, aren't I up against you? Like,
although this year for the YouTube Awards, I honestly and truly think the whole community needs to get together and get Omnidog up there.
Oh, that's sweet of you. Thank you.
Omnidog, you have a well-cultivated following.
Yeah.
The only reason you weren't there is probably because you didn't bring it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know
That's exactly
about
right. That's exactly right.
And how did you not know about it? We all told you about it.
I got James in the finalists.
Oh, that's right. I
blue-
did vote for James.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
forgot
I'm sure
about
you
myself.
voted for fresh condition over there.
Did you do the Epic collection votes? Did you guys do that? The reprint? I don't think you guys do Epics, do you?
No,
I don't collect epics.
I really missed the ball with those. Like,
Okay.
if I'm being honest, if I look back at my collections, because I want all Spider-Man, I really should have gone the Epic route.
Dude, the mapping in them, I've become like an Epic guy. I don't prefer the trade paperbacks. Like, I really wish they were hardcovers, but like the mapping is like infinitely better in like most of the series. So yeah, it's interesting. Are you guys, do you vote in the omnibus like reprint polls? Down on that? Yeah. Do you guys have any?
Heroes Return Volume 2. Come on.
Okay, so yeah, that's okay. So what would be your number one? That would be it. If you like when that comes around, is that gonna be your number one?
I think that would be my number one, only because I've been chasing it for what seems like 20 years.
What book is this?
Heroes Return Volume 2 Omnibus.
Man, that has been out of print for a long time. You're right.
I cannot get it, man. I cannot get it.
How about you, Jess? What would be your number one on a reprint poll for Marvel?
Oh, reprint?
Yeah, we'll do not relate or not announced books yet. Next.
What I have to think of what's actually out of print. Let's see. Probably Peter David Hulk Volume 1.
Wow,
a lot of people
that's
want
not my
that.
number one. Yeah, it's on my list. That's a good one.
Yeah, I would say that. I like his Hulk a lot, and I want to reread it. I may have sold it to fund my other comics collection.
It was going for like $200-300 at one point, man, if not more. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
you know, that's one that I like the Epic better because the Epic is literally just the McFarlane portion, the Ground Zero Epic. So it's I know that all of that is in the Omni, but it's McFarlane plus. I like that the Epic was just McFarlane. So I don't know.
I've actually been incredibly lucky because when I started collecting Omnis, which was about 4 or 5 years ago, there was a list of out of print Omnis that I needed.
And I used to do every 3 months or so, I do a show about that. Marvel Omnis that are out of print, ones that are going out of print. And I had a lot of people that liked watching that because it was informative. And then freaking Marvel starts reprinting everything, and I don't do those videos anymore.
Yeah.
Big shout out to CNSS in the chat. CNSS84 931. I agree with that comment very much. The Wolverine Omnibus comment.
Oh, and the Marvel Horror Omnibus. I need that one too.
Oh, yeah.
I've got the Horror Lives Again or Horror
Returns. That's the one that has the first appearance of Groot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, I disagree. I agree. That should be reprinted. Wolverine Omnibus Volume 1. And it needs to be reprinted. That's on my list. That's my number one.
I just got the Werewolf by Night last year, which I was chasing for a long time as well.
Again, CNSS with the great point. What's better, comics or Pop-Tarts? Well, what comic and what Pop-Tart? I mean, a chocolate fudge Pop-Tart's not better than an X-Men comic, but a raspberry one might be.
Wait, where do you say that? Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny's got Butterfingers. I forgot to get them, so I just happened to have Pop-Tarts in the house.
Do you know what the best way to eat a Pop-Tart is? Okay, you put them in the freezer. Yes, yes, my man. I love you so much. You are so me when I want to be you when I grow up. I swear to God.
Yeah, they are so good frozen.
Yes.
But these
I've never had one frozen.
oh,
Just-
they're
just-
so...
Just who do you want? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Me?
Yeah.
A guy that owns a Marvel light.
Whoever got to marry Barbara Eden back in the 60s.
Okay. That was not on my bingo card, but okay. No, because like I have found that even my 84-year-old mother still says things, oh, I wish I could do that when I grow up. She's like, like it's just the whole concept of like you're here, you're still kicking, you're still thinking,
A Pop-Tart milkshake? I totally love that idea.
Right. You're like, I love the concept. Let's talk execution.
Jewish Dragons, you can get like $200 plus for that book on eBay, bro. No doubt. Easy. Even open. I guarantee it.
What time's that? Is that a last
The
comment?
most recent comment,
Oh.
yeah, 934. Especially if it's the direct market variant, the Frank Miller.
Oh,
Easy.
yeah.
$200 plus for sure.
Have you guys ever tried to chase a book for a long time? We'll say specifically an omnibus, right? And you finally get it. And then when you get it in your hands, you didn't realize how thin it was?
Wow. That was not what I thought you were going to end that question with.
I didn't think
I've
that's
had that
the reason.
experience with men.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
I was
Wonderful.
chasing the Frank Miller Wolverine omnibus for ages. And I finally got it. And the same thing with the Miss Marvel as well. Though when I finally got and the Jason Aaron Ghost Rider as well. When you finally get those omnibuses, but you've never actually physically seen them before, and then you buy them, you spend a couple of $100 or whatever, and you get them and you're like, I thought it was going to be a thick one.
Okay, to be fair, the Wolverine, if you actually got the first printing of it was way thick because the paper was so much thicker. So that one would have actually scratched that itch for you. But the other two you said are thin boys. That Jason Aaron one is a little guy.
Yeah. This is brown sugar cinnamon, by the way.
Oh, those are so good, Jess. You're the man. You just 11 out of 10, my friend. 11 out of 10.
Better frozen.
Yes. If it's sometimes if you want to get like dirty, if it's like 3 a.m., you put one of them in the toaster, and then you got a hot, steamy hot one and a cold, a frozen. That's like you're hitting both senses.
Oh,
Not all the time,
nice.
just once in a while. Like I said, it's like a 3 a.m. You're feeling saucy kind of deal.
Feeling saucy.
Juice Dragons knows me well. Just you have the Nakayama itis strain of variant cover addiction. That is true. What was really bad, Jewish Dragons, is when he was drawing covers for Harley Quinn recently, and he was doing the A cover and the B cover of my favorite character. So I have like 20 of those. I think he did 10 covers with two. Well, I think he did the A and B covers for 10 comics or something. They are all so beautiful.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that's the Mask box set that I was talking about.
Yep. And
I've
I'm going
never
on
seen
eBay
it
like I was
before.
talking about.
So you've
Who's
got,
it by? Is it by Image or Dark Horse?
It is Dark Horse.
That is a limited edition of 1,000, and God, that is expensive. It's $250 on eBay for the first one that popped up.
So let's see here. Yeah, they're signed. as well.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Yeah, by John Accruti and Doug Mankey, it looks like. What number is yours? I'm looking at number 25 of 1,000 on eBay right now. What number is yours?
This is 134 of 1,000.
Nice. Ooh, and I just sold a Mutant Massacre omnibus. Heck yeah.
Yeah, man.
eBay rules.
Oh, people are agreeing. Frozen Three Musketeers bar. Cold Reese's cups is the best.
Yeah, this looks really good, dude. You're right. Do any of you have a Trader Joe's? They have these dark chocolate almond butter cups. They're better than Reese's, dare I say.
Oh,
I'm gonna drive 45 minutes to my nearest Trader Joe's if I have no traffic.
Mine did not happen.
I was gonna say that's a good choice. I don't know if I'm gonna go better than Reese's because I may be addicted to just
That's
the
fair. I get it.
But yes, I will grab them while I'm there.
Okay, I used to work at a Dairy Queen, so I feel I get to have an opinion on this. The Blizzards, I'm telling you guys, people sleep on the Reese's Pieces. No, Reese's Pieces Blizzard is better than the Reese's Cup Blizzard.
No, how about when I get my Blizzard, I get the Reese's Cup with the Reese's Pieces in my Blizzard.
See, you're doing it right, Cliff. I really like you.
You know?
Everyone on this stream tonight is good people.
Listen, I don't know if you've seen that girl in Canada who does Dairy Queen hacks because her parents own a Dairy Queen. Right?
No.
But I love her, but I'm pissed.
I believe
you can get vanilla ice cream by the pint at hers, but they won't do that here. I was so pissed. Yeah, they won't do it at my local Dairy Queen. They're like, we don't do
we
that.
did quarts. We had quarts, which is bigger than
there are videos. There are videos of this. And they're like, yeah, not us. And I was like, why are you doing this to me? They're like, sir, we're not trying to do this to you.
Dude, on my life, there was a dude that would come and get a quart. Yeah. And then sit on the bench outside with a single spoon and eat it like a slob.
Don't be putting my business out there. Do not be putting my business out there like that, okay? All right? I was going through a real rough time, all right? I would go to the gym. I would get a whole wheat roll at Subway, and then y'all were right there in the summer. You know, there was that cute boy there with the muscles out, and I was like, wow, I'm just going to go and get me a big old tank of ice cream.
I don't blame you. Cold Butterfingers, man, I'm so glad everyone's on the cold train. I'm like shocked by this. I thought I was going to be the only one.
We just talked about this community and addiction.
I'm definitely addicted to sugar.
Yeah, we all have addictions, and we like cold candy. Okay, except Bo, you got to try it. Sounds like you haven't done these yet.
Yeah, I like my room temperature chocolate. I like it melting. I don't like it cold and hard.
Let your mouth melt it. Let your mouth do the work.
Take
that fun away from you.
Have you tried a cold or frozen candy bar, Bo?
I would have had a fridged Mars bar or something once upon a time, I'm sure. But look, I love Butterfingers. So now I'm very, very curious with a Butterfinger and a Pop-Tart cold.
Oh, yeah. Frozen, these guys are amazing. Better, I think, for me, better than even in the toaster.
Whoa, who's Ivy Moon? And they're over here freezing Oreos? I'm intrigued. I somehow haven't done
that. Freeze the fudge-dipped Oreos.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Also, sorry, when I worked at the Dairy Queen, we'd get a box. Like, you think the omnibus boxes you get are big? Dude, we'd get like an omnibus box size of Oreos. You'd open it, like just Oreo would like puff in your face. You're like inhaling it. It was so good, dude. Just take a cup of Oreo. You can't do that anywhere else. Go work at a Dairy Queen for a summer. Jess, would you work at a Dairy Queen? You would have so much fun. Hell yeah, now. I would love for you to make me a cone. You curl on top too, man. You got to get it right. 2 balls and a curl.
That swirl on top. Yeah, that's
home of the cone with the curl on top, baby.
We literally have an ice cream shop like 30 seconds away since moving here. And I've never eaten more ice cream than I have in the last year than in my life. You know? And I'm lactose intolerant, so it's great.
You're going to teach your body to tolerate it. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Change the vanilla ice cream with chocolate and total Totally game. Oh, and add chocolate syrup. Want the full effect of a teenage broken heart.
Okay, Bear's Lair, yes. Chocolate syrup over hot fudge, 100%.
Oh, this is just a joke. I thought he was making it.
That was funny.
Wait, where's
No, wait. Okay. Do you ever have your pizza the next day and reheat it out of the oven, or out of the fridge in the oven?
No, just
reheating
cold.
pizza in the oven. Sometimes it's better than when it was like fresh.
No,
Like the flavors have had more time.
Claudia doesn't understand how I'll order a pizza and then the next day, if it's been in the fridge, I'll just take it straight out and eat it.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
Same with meat, like beef or something. Like if I haven't finished my
Like a hamburger?
meat dinner, whatever it is, the next day I won't necessarily need to heat it up. I'll just eat it. So why am I the opposite with chocolate? That's weird.
That's the next topic of our show together, because Javi says, I need all 4 of y'all to do another stream together. This chemistry is amazing. Nice. Okay, dude, this is the s'mores Pop-Tart.
Oh, you have multiple flavors?
Oh, yeah, I went kind of crazy the other day.
Dirty dog. It's Dirty Dog, not Omnidog. How is it? Have you had the s'mores?
Yeah, I had them toasted, and they were ridiculous. I'll show you the insides in just a sec, because it's marshmallow and chocolate inside.
Claudia hasn't
I
tried.
just got here.
Claudia hasn't tried fluff yet.
Marshmallow fluff?
Yeah,
That's some good stuff.
Oh, that's...
I've told her she needs to try that.
Hey, wait. So very few people know this, but you keep saying Claudia. It's hitting home real hard. Did you know that is my middle name, Claude, after my mother, Claudia? My actual name is John Claude, and I know very few Claudias in the world. And I'm the only dude. I'm the only other John Claude in the world, but it's not spelled. It's spelled like Claudia, but short, instead of like Claude, like John Claude Van Damme. But I keep saying it, and I'm like, man, like I said, I've known like 3 Claudias in my life, and one of them was my mom. So that's
What are the odds on that?
Love that name. Good name.
She's still there.
She is still there.
All right, where are we going now?
I'm waiting for Jess to tell us how this is. How's the Pop-Tart? Out of 10, what are we ranking it?
Oh,
The
9?
s'more Pop-Tart, by the way, the s'more Pop-Tart is an absolute 9.5, but you have to toast it. I do not believe in having it cold.
Pop-Tart.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's good, but yeah, he's right. It's much better toasted.
Yeah,
Because-
if you actually, the sensations of being at the campfire are ignited by pulling it out of the toaster oven.
Yeah, because the chocolate inside and the marshmallow melt together with the toast when you toast it. This is supposed to be a graham cracker crust, but it doesn't taste like it.
Well, that's because they have crushed graham cracker mixed into their standard biscuit mix.
Oh,
So the illusion is there, but you know.
Hey, Jess, do you collect any Mayfex figures? And this, you boys can answer this as well, but just because I know Jess is more of a toy guy, I don't know where you guys stand. Although you said you started with the Legends.
I've got a Ninja Turtles Mayfix, I think. I lose track with the companies, like who does what. The only one that I know now really is Marvel Legends.
Did you get the Sentinel and then Jess about the?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I had a pre-order and I canceled it, and I wish I didn't because the pre-order price was like $60 cheaper than the new price, and I'm like, oh, I had that locked in. Why'd I cancel? Whatever. Jess, how about Mayfix?
I did get this guy though. Hang on, you can answer that, Jess, while I find it.
I have I collected all the Mayfex Spideys so I could put them on my lights.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're posed on my lights in the other room and this room, and I can put them, in different. They're so flexible and Spider-Man, as drawn by McFarlane, apparently has no bones in his body, so I like putting him in those kind of poses. I have a Mayfex Harley, a Mayfex No, Silex not a Mafex. Oh, Spider Gwen, she's a Mafex. I have another couple Mafex Harleys over here.
All right.
I love Mafex, but now they're extraordinarily expensive because of the tariffs.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad that I have what I have, but
you have to go through. They have like now their web shops. You can find a third party to purchase through, so that they'll send it to you. It's such a pain in the ass. Like it's not worth it. Like I'm not. I just don't want to deal. Like but you can still do it if you use a third party to send it to you. Like you'll actually save a good deal of money and it'll ship here. But
I think when Very Fine Condition went over to Japan, he was saying that like you just buy a bunch there when you're there and then ship them back yourself or bring them back with you, whatever you got to do. And like that would make sense but then you'd have to be going to Japan anyways. Like you don't just go there to buy figures. That would be stupid. Or cool if you're rich, actually. I went to Japan last weekend just to buy some action figures. You know, one time, Jess, didn't you like get in a plane just to go get ice cream one time or something with that dude? Like the life you live, my God.
That was 2018, and he and I, he was a United pilot. He was my comic book dealer for most of the 20 teens, and he was a United pilot, so he got us. He flew free, and my ticket was $100. We flew to Los Angeles nonstop at like 5 a.m. in the morning, went to In-N-Out, spent the day looking for comic books around LA, came back, had dinner at In-N-Out, and then we flew back home. And that we flew out for In-N-Out burgers.
That's right. It was In-N-Out. Yeah. That's so rad, bro.
I was not feeling good on the way home. I was like, this is something a 25-year-old should be doing, not me.
It's cool you did it.
So I
don't know, sounded kind of amazing.
It was great. But it was a rough trip back, man.
So I'm pretty sure this was a Build-A-Figure, but I bought the whole thing as is.
Oh, that was the Build-A-Figure Galactus?
Yeah.
That thing's pretty rare, I thought.
Yeah, I got it. This I got a long time ago.
Okay.
Off eBay. I just wanted the whole thing. But the one that I did get recently that I am not that impressed with, that I think I'm actually going to sell, is my first Sideshow.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I've never even seen that.
So it comes with that stand.
Oh,
that's cool.
And, you put that there. And there's obviously different masks and hands and all that. But, yeah, man, I think I'm going to sell it because it cost a lot. And I was paying it off, as Sideshow allows you to do. And with the amount that I spent, I just kind of expected it to be more, which I think is really on me. It's not really a diss to Sideshow. I think it's just a diss to my knowledge on statues. But yeah, I just expected it to be more. And when I know that I can easily get my money back and it's nothing that I really love, I think I'm going to do that because I really wanted a really cool Doom. And it is, but it's not,
It's not the one.
Oh, Samantha's right. How about frozen Tim Tams, Bo?
What's a Tim Tam? I saw that earlier.
What's a Tim Tam? Brother.
I'm on the outside on this one. What's a Tim Tam? I'm going to Google.
Both Samantha and Bo.
Have we got a package to send you?
They're from. Are they from Australia or are they from New Zealand? From Australia.
No, Australia, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
New Zealand copies Australia with everything.
You can buy them on Amazon though.
Well, those are too expensive. I get mine at Safeway. My local Safeway has them. Although there's several different flavors, I think
there are.
The Tim Tams that I get, they're the chocolate ones.
Biscuits. They're biscuits.
You do the Tim Tam Slam?
I did it. As soon as I got one, I did it. I got milk and bit off the ends and did the milk with them. I think the Tim Tams that Tim Tams they have replaced Oreos. Double stuffed Oreos is my favorite cookie.
What?
You just got to make sure you're getting the Australian Tim Tams.
I gotta take
They are.
They're dying.
I
Hold on.
showed them to Cliff one time, and it says made in Australia.
Yeah.
Right, because if you don't get the ones that actually say made in Australia, oh my God, can Johnny hear us?
Johnny?
No, I saw him take out the earbuds, and I'm like, he needs to hear this.
They died. No, they died. Sorry. I'm with you again. Can you hear me?
Good. You need to hear this. If you get Tim Tams, they better say that they were made in Australia. Otherwise, they used American chocolate, and you are not getting the full effect.
I'm checking
Right.
with these. I believe. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Ours are made with kangaroo sugar.
Are you for real on that, or was
No,
that like an
you're not for
Australian
real on
joke?
that.
Absolutely not.
Where do you think kangaroo sugar is coming? They go to the kangaroo mama and milk her titties and make sugar out of that milk?
I've never been to Australia. I don't know what they do there. Have you seen the spiders in the pictures? They're like bigger than my head. Okay,
Look,
so I don't know what they're doing with the
Bo is
kangaroos.
more afraid of spiders than anyone, and he's like, that only happens way over there in Australia.
Aren't you a Spider-Man fan? And you're afraid of
Hey,
spiders?
hey, don't start fighting with me, Johnny. We were working really good together, mate.
Oh no, I was okay. You're right. I'll back off. There we go.
No, it's actually one of the most ironic things in my life. I am terrified of spiders, but yet I've got 2 different spiders tattooed on me thanks to Spider-Man, and it's my favorite hero. So yes, it is a conundrum.
And Spider-Man tattooed on me as well, my man.
Look, I absolutely love Superman, and yet I am terrified of heights, and I am scared of flying, and I'm flying to
I'm gonna
Puerto
say
Rico.
afraid
right
of men.
Isn't this the best
yes.
Spider-Man cover?
You know what? You're such a
I know. I
I
saw
love
it
it.
again.
And look,
Try and angle it so there's no
I
glare.
know. I hate that. That's
Yeah.
kind of better on that side.
by the way, Johnny, I've already DM'd you to appear on 2 of my shows on my channel, so check your DMs.
I will. You got it. All right, I will do that. Yeah, that's like the best Spider-Man cover ever. Since we're talking about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have that one too.
The only Kane says, Johnny boy, when you visit New Jersey, is that where you're going to get your tattoo?
No, but I have been to New Jersey to get a tattoo twice, actually. That's so funny. I went and got this one by the guy from the Bouncing Souls. He tattooed a Bouncing Souls tattooed on me. But what's up going on in New Jersey?
Go to the
Ben
Bent
Spoon.
Spoon or Halo Pub in Princeton. Some of the best ice cream you
Whoa.
will have.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm down.
Which is really funny because the grading company in Australia is called Halo.
For the grading company for what? For the books?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. I'm gonna look at. I just want to know about that. I didn't know there was another company that did that. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know there's more than CGC. I've never heard of Halo.
No, because they're from Australia. They're in Australia. Like,
Yeah. No, I get it. I thought I would have heard of it at least. That's crazy.
Okay, wait.
Where are you at, Cliff? Where are you located?
I'm in New York.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, nice. You ever been to John's on Bleecker Street?
No, I'm not in that part of New York.
Okay. You in Buffalo?
No, I'm near Poughkeepsie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have seen those. Yeah, okay. Those are cool.
That's a great cover.
Is that the soft slab that you just showed us?
It is. So I
Yeah.
got given this for my birthday,
What's a
Which
soft
was-
slab?
which was amazing. You know what my friend did to like talk, good on you for pointing that out, Cliff, because we're all sitting here saying how crappy the world is. At least we were. and you know what? Sometimes somebody will do something that restores your faith in humanity. So I had a friend that has nothing to do with comics, and I took him to a Comic-Con. And he's walking around with me, and he's very, very good with money, very, very frugal. He's always, making money and shit. And he's walking around with me at this Comic-Con. I see him doing all this and everything. And I go, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm starting to realize how much money there is to be made in the comic book flipping game, right?" So he said to me, "What if I buy a few really expensive comics and I flip them and blah, 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 So the first one he wanted to get was first appearance of Venom, right? Because I told him that that's a really expensive book. It's only going to go up in value. And I sourced one for him, got it delivered to my house, and then I gave it to him in the box. And he goes, "Oh, no, there you go. Happy birthday." And I couldn't believe it, man. It was actually a really big shock. But It's in a soft slab.
What is a soft slab? It's not
So
a
a
hard
soft
shell.
slab is,
Oh,
it's a slab, but it's soft, not
okay.
hard.
I get it. Yeah,
But
it's like
J-Lo
when-
have said if I hand it back in, they can
Jess,
flop it over.
So the slabs have like an inner well, and in the inner well there's a soft material that covers the book.
yeah.
So the soft slab is made of that. And believe it or not, CBCS actually issues a soft slab if you ask for it, or at least they used to.
Yeah.
Is it
Who
cheap?
knows anymore? With one corporate monstrosity eating another every 5 seconds.
Yeah. Are they cheaper to get graded than hard slabs? They're the same.
I
So
think
your friend ordered it through you and regifted it, right? Not regifted it, gifted it to you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That is really cool.
Yeah, I've never had such an expensive present being given to me before.
That's a nice.
It's
one.
beautiful though.
Yeah.
Very, very shocking.
Okay, reheat pizza with a glass of water. Can you elaborate on that, Ivy?
It's for moisture, and it's so the pizza comes back a little bit.
Like you put the glass of water in the oven with the pizza that you're reheating?
Yeah, or you make a bagna Maria, you elevate the pizza and pour some water underneath, and you do it that way.
I didn't.
I've heard if you dampen a paper towel, if you're doing it in the microwave and put it in there, it keeps it from being soggy. If you
that does not work.
I've heard.
If you want it to really work in the microwave, it'll help resuscitate it a little bit. But if you want it to really work in the microwave, you got to get those microwavable freaking packs to microwave your pizza in the microwave that have that little bit of that weird aluminum or whatever on the inside. Those work.
I'm making a pizza here in a few minutes, boys, because this is I can't not at this point. It's ridiculous.
Curating collections, depression to pizza.
I mean, I have a pizza tattoo as well. I am addicted to pizza. I have a running list of
this is on the stovetop. She just suggested a stovetop method.
Yeah.
Olive oil is good.
Add
Yes,
some water
Josh,
to steam.
yes.
So you add water to the pan too, olive oil and pan, and then
Jess, I am guessing that the last thing you do is you add, when it's nice and hot, you add the water and put the lid on so that the steam takes over.
Okay.
That's what I'm guessing.
Interesting. Okay.
Because obviously the oil and water combo is not meant to always be.
Okay. Cold pizza. That said, I usually eat cold pizza. Bo, we have different chemicals in our Australian chocolate because it's so hot here.
Yep.
Okay, that's the reason.
Yeah, but also American chocolate, we do this weird milk steam bath thing, right? And that's why foreigners, adult foreigners, they say it tastes like sick or vomit when they visit.
Yeah.
In the meantime, foreign youngsters, all they taste is the sugar, and this is amazing.
I think Hershey's tastes terrible. Like an actual Hershey's bar, I do not enjoy those. I think that's a very low quality chocolate.
Well, do you have other lactose sensitivities?
No, I just don't like it.
Interesting. Okay, well, you have a very good palate. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Wait, back to pizza. Have you guys ever had deep dish? Because you're not from here.
Not from Chicago.
Yeah, I've had the Chicago.
Oh, I was going to say I had it for the first time last year.
Wait, really? You're the one I was least expecting to say that. From where?
Yeah, and I couldn't fucking believe. Oh, sorry, I couldn't believe it.
Fine.
There was a deep dish New York Chicago style. I don't know whatever the hell pizza place here. And Claudia and I were for ages going, oh my God, we have to do it, right? We finally got one. It cost so much money for this one pizza. But then when it finally came and they delivered it, whoa, it was so heavy.
It's like a
and
casserole.
Then you cut it and it's like a cake. and it's got layers. And we're like, what is going on here? We have like one slice and you're full. And you're like, oh my God, I'm going to be having pizza for a week. And it's
I love
fantastic.
Did you
That's
have
the
it with
best
the
reaction
sausage
I've ever
layer?
seen. What's
Hey?
up?
Did you have it with the sausage layer?
Oh, yeah, it was cheese, sausage, sauce, cheese, sausage, sauce, cheese, sausage, sauce, cheese, sausage, sauce. Cool.
Okay, it's not supposed to go that way. Like it
Well, I don't know
should.
the exact way.
Okay, so what it should be is you've got the crust, then there should be like a layer of sausage, then an absurd amount of mozzarella cheese, right? And then possibly a crust layer or not, and then the marinara, as Jon Stewart said, laid bare like a whore on top, right? And when you have it fresh out of the oven, it works. Now, of course, I see Josh talk about Detroit pizza. First of all, how dare you? Okay, our pizza is fabulous, and there are different breeds and different breeds of people. Pizza are like different breeds of people. We can all be enjoyed, you know? That said, Detroit pizza, they use brick cheese. They do a sauce in like 2 rows over the top. It's a much more what do you call it? I can't think of the word, so God forgive me. I'm gonna say Pizza Hut, but like I can't pan. It's more of a pan pizza experience, right? And of course it's square, right? Now they're pretty good, but I don't particularly care for brick cheese that much. I prefer actual mozzarella. All of them are good. My fat ass approves. Okay. I have seen what you celebrate as a slice. Yes. And you know what? I can have 2 and not feel like I'm going to die afterwards. I mean, it's great. So anyhow, my point is pizza can be enjoyed. Chocolates can be enjoyed. Men can be enjoyed. All these things are out there. You know, variety is the slice of life, you know, and that's why it says Skittles, taste the rainbow above my bed.
Here we go.
Coming back around, comic books should be enjoyed, you know, and you know, you may you just have to set like a healthy comic book budget for yourself.
Bo, Samantha not taking it. Whitaker's New Zealand made chocolate is very high quality chocolate.
I would never in a million years seriously argue with Samantha because I feel like I admitted my personality outside of camera. I think Samantha would beat the living shit out of me. She looks like a very strong young lady.
Well, she did take wrestling lessons when she was younger.
Yes, she did actually. She did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Samantha, now I'm your fan.
Yeah. And Omar stole her from me, frickin' guy, but I got her back on. So I need to have her on for the next singles show, but single issues. That was a lot of fun with Bunk and Carl. Bunk and Carl. Who's the third? Oh, BatCave. That's right. Pizza is a legitimate medical cure for many things, including, but not limited to, depression. You might be right. I'll have to try that and see.
That same person asked me directly about a pizza spot, Pizza Do. I've never actually been there. I've only been to Pizzeria Uno, which I liked. It was good. I will have to try Pizza Do if it's still open. And someone else mentioned Pequod's. Jess, this isn't a joke. If you ever came here to visit, Pequod's is the deep dish pizza place I would take you to. That is like 100% where I would take you. Not even a joke.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, the original, it's in a town called Morton Grove, which is like a little suburb. And it's like a city block. It's just houses, and then there's like a pizza spot on the end. There's no other businesses. It's just house. It's across the street from a house. It's like so weird. It might used to have been a house. I'm not kidding. It's so tiny. It's got a caramelized crust, just like the Detroit style pizza. So yeah, it's the best, bro.
Yeah,
they're right. Jewish Dragons knows what's up.
I feel like he does. he travels a lot. He's been a lot of places. That's where he gets a lot of the talks to a lot of artists and get their signatures and writers and stuff.
Wait, quick question, Jewish Dragons. Have you ever been to Superdog in Chicago? Because that's the other place I want to take Jess to. That's the drive-in that I sent you the link to one time.
Yeah.
I went last night. I want to go there so badly with you. That's
to get a Chicago dog. Run
Chicago dog, yeah, and a shake. Would you drink a shake or a malt? I don't say malt.
Oh, I'd like a chocolate malt, but I'll drink a chocolate shake. I like chocolate malt.
They have both. All right, malt's just whatever.
Yeah, I think it might be an acquired taste.
Yeah,
malt's good.
You think it's like malts? That's Whopper. That was the candy that tastes like malt, right?
Oh yeah. Whoppers, yeah.
Oh, there we go. So you bringing it back to candy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you, James. Sean was on it too. He had to leave a little early. Sean's great. I really like him a lot. Wait, what the? Why did CNS say WTF?
Yeah, I don't know what that was in regards to.
Who knows?
This looks like a real question for once from Yarny. Can you Americans explain sharing the same pizza? How can you just have 2 slices?
That might have been what the WTF was too.
Oh, WTF. Okay.
Maybe.
I wrote that normal sized people can have 1 or 2. I work with normal sized people, right? And one other larger than normal sized person. Okay. One non-petite, me and a non-petite coworker, and we will eat the hell out of some terrible stuff. I'm not going to get into that here. But the petite coworkers, they'll have like a slice and be like, oh, thank you. That was so good. And like go about their day. But also because like our job can be very emotionally taxing and depressing. Usually there's a lot of cake. There's a lot of cookies. There are cupcakes. There are brownies. And then like one of the staff, she's like, no, y'all are off the deep end again. I brought carrots and celery and pretzels and some like ranch dip. Like, please go and eat something healthy. If I see one of you walking around with another piece of chocolate bomb cake, it's sick. So if you have not had chocolate bomb cake, it looks like a dome of chocolate when you pick it up at the bakery and usually in the supermarket, right? And you cut into it, and it's layers of chocolate cake with layers of milk chocolate and dark chocolate pudding inside. So it goes cake, dark chocolate, cake, milk chocolate pudding, cake, and then chocolate ganache dome over the whole thing. Right?
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Yes. And it is like when we're super depressed at work, it is our go-to mother-loving chocolate cake.
That's wow.
I would totally need a glass of milk with that. And
of course you need a glass of milk, but you know what's really great about it? And I know some people don't like this word, but it's moist. It's so good. The pudding layers do so much work. So much work, Jess. You have no idea.
Claudia just tried a chocolate babka for the first time the other day.
Those are nice. I don't know. Like, they're good. Like, I'm not going to turn it down, but, like, I'm not, like, over the moon about them. What I do like is those chocolate-dipped Italian cookies.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Especially with the jelly on the inside.
Yes.
Not only do I love them, but it takes me back to my core childhood in a way that so few cookies or cakes can do.
I get it.
Can I address one more thing Jewish Dragon said? I swear to God, I'm not just saying this. They mentioned a beef place as well named Johny's. I'm not just saying this because of my name. Jess, if you were to Chicago, that's the beef place I would have wanted to take you to. Like, literally, if I planned the tour, it would be Pequod's and Johny's and Superdog. Those would be the 3 spots I'd want to take you to. It's Italian beef. Like, have you ever had Italian beef?
No.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Pequod's. Yes. Yes.
Italian beef. What do the cows sound like?
Man.
It's a medium.
Yes, that's funny. And it's got that Jardiniere stuff I was telling you about. Remember I had to
Yeah.
explain what Jardiniere was? Yeah, you get Italian beef with Jardiniere from Johnny's. Oh, that's a good sandwich.
Maybe the vegetarians can drag her out to it. But next time when I'm alone, as well as Johnny's beef. Okay.
Johnny's beef. So you just come to Chicago and I will feed you like the king that you are.
Listen, Pequot had one of the best chicken parms I ever had in my life.
Pequots?
Yes, but it was years ago, but it was gigantic.
I believe it.
And oh my God, is this like 15, 16, 18 years ago? Anyhow, it was gigantic. It was delicious. It was amazing. It was unforgettable. You said the name and the memories started flooding through my mind. You know?
Pequots that's what I was saying. Yes, it's the best, man.
Mooah! I'm a grazing over here.
Yeah, that's what Italian beef sounds like. There you go.
Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. No, Pequots is where I got that super meaty over-the-top deep dish.
Where'd you get the parm from then, man?
I got the parm somewhere in Chicago. Who the hell was making chicken parm in Chicago back then? Anyhow, I don't know.
Yeah, so I need to get rid of some books. And because I'm
We left
addicted
that
to
topic
buying
behind.
books.
We actually started out with the topic for once, and that is usually not the way the show goes.
Well, I was really trying to behave myself tonight.
Why?
Bo knows why. And, you know, I think we've been having a great time.
I think so too. This has been great. For Kane, that's too much chocolate. Oof, not for me. I would have a giant glass of milk with it, and I
gotta tell
really
you, like someone suggested taking my Blizzard and using chocolate ice cream in place of vanilla with my Blizzard, and that's too much chocolate for me, you know. But this chocolate bomb is the bomb. It is just its own unique experience.
I don't know why that makes me laugh, just hearing you say somebody take my Blizzard.
Jewish Dragon, C2E2 is March 27th through 29th. I'll have a booth. Be there. You should be there.
What are you doing?
I'm responding to Jewish Dragons.
You're going to have a booth there?
Yeah, but I guess I'm a dealer. Yeah, so I'm going to try to sell these slabs, man. Yeah.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, Kane knows well. Over here, it's mainly New York style and Neapolitan, so I guess I'm not understanding U.S. pizza density. Yeah, if I get a medium, I can probably have 2 pieces. My wife will have 1 piece. But 2 or 3 pieces is a lot. 3 pieces is a lot of pizza.
Wait, you guys?
Yeah,
I have 4 regularly.
Oh, I think he froze.
What an angle. That's a great one, Cliff. I was going to say, it really weirds me out that you guys still call them pies.
Pizza pies?
Pizza pie. It's a pizza pie.
Yeah, because our pies are very, very different. All right, Cliff, you're back. You
It's
froze.
a pizza pie. They're shaped like a pie. Come on. I've unfrozen.
Okay.
Breakfast
pizza is the best. You know, it's funny. Claudia asked me the other day, right? If you go to Australia and you get like an Australian pizza or an Australian pie or an Australian whatever, it always has egg on it. And I don't know where that came from. Who invented the Australian egg thing? James, I expect to know the answer to that.
It's you have egg on your pizza?
I don't, but apparently Australians do, yeah.
Huh. Is it,
you get an
is it
Aussie
like
pizza, it's got egg on it.
Is it like a sunny side up egg or a hard boiled egg? A raw egg?
Pieces of egg, I think.
Scrambled egg?
Yeah, no, not scrambled. No. I don't know.
I had a breakfast burger yesterday and it had a sunny side up egg and bacon on it.
I was just going to ask about that. Do you like that? Do you like egg on a burger? I was literally going to ask.
I do now. I had it yesterday and it was excellent.
That was the first time you've had it?
Yeah.
Fried egg, she said.
Oh, fried egg? Okay.
I can hear her laughing at me.
Yeah, and then I went home and I took a 2-hour nap. It was pretty heavy.
Do all of you have your pizza cut in triangles? Because here in Chicago they do squares.
For the deep dish?
Not for the deep dish. No, deep dish is in the triangles, but the thin crust is in squares.
Deep dish
Yeah.
is in a
Your thin
triangle?
crust is well, you know what? I was in Holyoke. I was in Holyoke, Massachusetts, and they served the thin crust in squares.
Really?
And it was very good. I can't remember the name of the Italian restaurant. It was like the last. You ever go to like a sad like city? Everything's like shut down except there's like 2 joints left. Well, that was this. This Italian restaurant and one other thing were the last 2 survivors, right? And their food was amazing. And I love that pizza. And I had their manicotti and it was heavenly. They made their own sheep freaking cheese ricotta there because you can't get it anywhere. So they made it themselves.
That's cool.
Wow.
It was amazing. I'm choked up.
I think Claudia is saying that about the the moist.
The moist, yeah, it was definitely about moist. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have to throw my pizza in the oven. I'll be right back. I wasn't joking about that.
Are you burning it a little
No,
bit?
the oven went out. I got to throw it in. It's still frozen. I'm gonna eat this whole pizza though. Like literally like a whole frozen pizza in one sitting. Like that's like when you guys are talking like 2 slices, 3 slices. I'm like, no, you eat it till it's gone. What is this 2, 3 slices shit?
Well,
Like,
it's about are you sharing or not sharing?
no,
right?
no pizza is worth sharing. You get your
Okay,
own.
I'm just saying you get an 18-inch freaking pizza coming to the house and you just eat the whole thing in one sitting.
Until it's done. Yeah, man. And you keep picking at it. Then at 3 a.m. you come out, it's still out. You get a few snack attack bites.
How many hours a week do you spend in the gym?
Oh, you didn't think I'm lying? Do you want me to actually answer that?
Yes, of course.
Like 24, because I go for about 4 hours a day.
At the gym, not in gym.
I go for about 4 hours a day.
Okay, good.
6 days a
Well,
week.
no, that's what I'm saying. Because only people who are in the goddamn gym all the fucking time can eat pizza like that. My fat ass has limitations because I'm not lifting weights. I have a lot of psychological issues about the gym for some reason.
That's fair.
I don't know. I'm just a freaking. I want to reset my life so freaking bad. I don't have enough words to explain it.
I'm going to tell you guys something real quick. To go back to some of the personal stuff from last year, I stopped paying attention to ego-driven the community on social media, and I started going to the gym. And you know what? I felt a lot better and happier, and I sold a lot of my stuff, and I felt really happy and went to the gym, and it made me happier than buying books. Just saying.
So that has never been my experience, but I really appreciate you sharing that.
Okay,
Usually,
just saying.
Like I'm going to the gym. And like I'm super frustrated by hotter guys. I have to get away from them, right? Okay. So I have to find parts of the gym that they're not in so that I can focus on me. I hate going to the gym in the winter. It really freaks me out. And I hate getting sick. So that really bothers me. So I actually belong to a gym literally walking distance from my home, right? And it was super cold a couple nights. I got the freaking flu or whatever, and then that was it. That was the last time I tried. It just destroyed me. And anyhow, I don't know. I have all these terrible issues, but I don't know. I do have my own little weights that I do in the morning to try
home stuff. Yeah.
I'm just trying to boost. I'm just trying to boost things. I'm trying this thing where you drink 20 ounces of water when you wake up in the morning. Do a little exercise to try and give you something to get through the day.
I'll make you a deal. You start a comic cooking channel, I'll start a comic fitness channel, and then we'll do comic book curls with omnibus. Then you'll be lifting 3 omnibus in each arm, and you'll be shredded. We'll get you. We'll
that wasn't what I was gonna go for. I was thinking what you would do is you pick a character like Daredevil or Superman or Gamora. And it's hey, if you want to look like this, do this. And if you want to look like this, do this. That's
steroids. If you want to look like this, steroids. You want to look like Superman, steroids.
If I wanted advice from gays, I would just go to the gays. They already know what they're doing. All right? They already shooting the testosterone in the leg, okay? I was I know you've seen them in the gym. I know you've seen them. You're why these men look like this? And it's that's it. They're just they're just fighting for their lives, you know.
I feel like you need to see this. Can I share my screen again, Jess? But
Yeah,
not,
sure.
Not the CLZ. Wait a minute. So stop sharing.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you
go.
Oh, pizza man.
Because we did omnibus workout once.
Oh yeah, I think I have that little clip somewhere.
Where's Johnny gone? Johnny,
Pizza.
He went to put his pizza in the oven.
The Whack Comics AussieVerse Omnibus.
well, we're not playing that until he's here. Because look at it, look at that costume. How fantastic is that? All right.
It's
Work
very-
out. You might want to grab a glass of water, an omnibus, because it's time to stretch it up. We're ready? 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Now, you also want to make sure that you're getting an evenly distributed omnibuses, okay? Because if you wrap it up, you'll be lopsided. So make sure that you stretch it out and in. And start a bike when there's no entertainment. Not me. That's why you do the omnibus cycle workout, where you grab your favourite omnibus and you put it in front of you, and then you just keep on going. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, what's Morbius doing now in the latest book? I don't know, but let's find out. Oh, yeah, that's right. Turn the page. Oh, more action. Yeah. Oh, feel that burn.
So there you go. You can be working out with omnibuses.
That's great.
I mean, I do believe in the whole reading the omnibus while you're on the treadmill and stuff. I feel like that's good.
Yeah. There's a place I can't remember, Bear's Lair, that's around here that has mac and cheese on. I don't know if it has bacon, but I'm interested in having like a slab of like a little bit fried mac and cheese, and you put it in your burger.
You know what was another one that I had? I had a hot dog pizza where the crust had hot dog in it.
Oh,
and then when you finish the pizza, you've got the hot dogs.
And did you dip it in anything, or was it
Yeah.
flavorful? Oh, what'd you dip it in?
Oh, whatever sauces I got, probably chili, knowing me.
Okay.
Is chocolate chip chiffon cake a thing in Australia?
No.
Okay.
We have Nutella pizzas.
Oh,
Nutella
wow.
pizzas. Oh yeah, that I do see. Oh, you guys have cobblers? Let's see.
We have what?
Cobbler, like peach cobbler, raspberry cobbler.
Oh, yeah, we're not very popular. We don't see them very often.
Okay.
It took Claudia and I 7 years to find a cherry pie.
God damn. Do
What?
you not have cherries in Australia? Like, what the heck?
That's the thing, we do. And everywhere that you go, supermarkets, whatever, there's no cherry pies anywhere. And we just finally found one like a couple of weeks ago.
I
Wow.
love cherry pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, cherry pie's great. Blueberry pie, peach pie, apple pie.
You're going to have to rewind that, John, because I just showed you the omnibus workout.
I thought that's what I heard going on. I'm definitely going to check that out. That's awesome.
Kane likes square pie, Brooklyn style. But we order mushroom pepperoni, no basil. What's Brooklyn style square pie? I'm not sure. What's Brooklyn style?
So where you
Isn't
eat
that?
it,
I'm not just kidding. Is it from Pizza Hut? Isn't that, or Domino's? Isn't Brooklyn style like the super big triangle cut ones?
Like New York?
Yeah, I think that's what they call.
Brooklyn. No, it's like, well, yeah, no, it's not a triangle. It's a big rectangle or a big square.
Is it a similar crust to New York style?
Yes and no. It's got like an airier, in my experience, it's like airier, like
Okay.
like very like wood oven kind of like action, not as chewy as a wood oven stove thing.
Okay.
I haven't had it enough to give my full analysis, but again, I didn't hate it and I ate almost the whole thing. Not because I'm in the gym 4 hours a day, because I'm a fat man.
All right. What's your favorite ethnic food, not including pizza?
Oh.
Mexican. I could eat
Vindaloo,
tacos
baby,
every day.
all the way.
Yeah,
What's
mine
up?
is always Italian. I love
Vindaloo.
Italian. I love Italian food. I love Italian men. But I also love Puerto Rican food and Puerto Rican men.
How about you, Omnibo?
Vindaloo, man, every time.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
what's the answer?
Vindaloo,
Vindaloo.
Indian.
Oh, Indian. Mm-hmm.
beef vindaloo.
Oh wait, what's our favorite ethnic food?
Yeah.
Like Mexican food or tacos?
Oh, well, no, I think he just meant Mexican in general. All of
I
it.
meant Mexican, but I'm just saying tacos specifically for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to think about that one. If it's I like really really authentically a Chinese restaurant that's
Okay.
really authentic, not Americanized, but like straight from a region of China.
You must search high and low for those restaurants.
Yeah.
Gotta go to Chinatown.
Yeah, there's
even
some
in Chinatown. Even in Chinatown.
yeah.
You're gonna have to start.
Hey, Sam and I agree. Indian all day. Yeah.
Well, again, I do enjoy Indian food. I don't like tandoori. I think the only thing I like out of a tandoori oven is like bread. Like the rest is like it's just dry meats that drive me crazy. I like their various assortment of curries. That's really cool.
Argentinian is really good.
I'm with CNSS. This is where I find authentic Chinese food at a dim sum parlor around here.
I have one lady. She owns a place called Palace Dumpling. She is a nightmare, but the food is fantastic.
British slop.
Yeah, Josh, you smell like you love sushi.
Mexican food. Oh yeah, my mom turned me on to that when I was a kid.
What?
Apple pie with cheddar cheese. It's a great combo, the sweet and the salty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I really liked it.
I have tried pepper on strawberries.
Oh, what? Oh my God. Why would you do that to something?
Because it doesn't sound like it works, but it does. Try it.
Also, a little sprinkle of salt on fresh pineapple. I learned that in Hawaii.
Oh,
There'll be like a pineapple parlor, and you'd see some kid from Hawaii do a little sprinkle of salt on it. Beyond in New Zealand, but Beyond has told me about what is this thing? Oh yeah. Okay, he loves pumpkin pie, but he has a pizza parlor there where he lives in New Zealand that has something like the ultimate donut or the monster donut. It's a big herkin, like the shape of a maple bar, and it's baked with a Snickers bar in it. And so then it comes out and you've got like a maple bar with a melted Snickers bar inside it.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
You had a deep fried Mars bar?
Sorry?
A deep fried Mars bar?
I like those.
We have them at every fish and chip shop here.
Yeah, that's where I got it, was a chip shop that was open for a little bit. Did I describe that right, Beyond?
I had a bacon donut.
On a maple bar or just straight bacon?
No, just a bacon donut. Had bacon bits on it. Beautiful.
I've had a maple bar with bacon on it, and it's awesome. Yeah. Hershey pie, like a chocolate cream pie.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Have any of you had the Canadian butter tarts?
No. What are those?
All right, so it's like this custardy concoction with raisins. Some people add nuts. You know I don't care for nuts in my food. And
Which is ironic.
Did you try to make a joke?
Yeah.
Don't make jokes about me and my problem with nuts in my food. All right? I have a legume nuts and tree nuts I have a problem with. Let me be specific. Because y'all are dirty. Filthy minded people.
Claudia's like pissing herself.
So, but anyhow, it's really good. They're just little like cupcake tin looking things, like, you know, but it's butter tarts and they're wonderful. And my granny used to make them all the time. And now in Costco, you can literally buy what is called Granny's butter tarts, like in bulk in Costco in Canada. I can't get them here, of course, but I just think it's funny. That's a very specific regional food for me to, but I love them. And of course they remind me of my childhood.
Butter tarts. Okay.
You gotta love the nuts, man.
I don't like nuts in my food either, especially like chocolate chip cookies or brownies.
Yeah.
I'm not having any nuts in those. Forget it.
I did learn to enjoy crushed walnut on my brownies.
Ugh, I can't eat walnuts. They're super bitter.
No, I hate them, but I found that a gentle crushed sprinkling on a fudgy layer of a fudgy delicious brownie makes a good accent.
Okay. I don't know how to live with herself, but okay. Best specialty pizza. I had a McDonald's copycat Big Mac pizza. They even made the special sauce and baked sesame seeds into the crust.
I had that as well.
You did?
Pizzeria did it, and it was very good. You know, you gotta steal you gotta steal ideas from the best in order to succeed.
I've had a shepherd's pie pizza.
Ooh, was it good?
Yeah, it's just like minced meat and potato. You know, it's pretty good. Yeah.
They have. I don't care for these much, but I think they have like a Mexican pizza, where it's like a taco pizza, Mexican style pizza, where they have all the taco meat and lettuce and stuff on it. I've seen that. I don't know if I would dig it or not, though.
I'm actually starting to lose consciousness here, so I'm gonna have to give like a 5-minute warning. We've been on 3.5 hours, so
it's been pretty good.
I'm getting delirious.
Well, I better make sure my pizza's not burning.
Yeah, when's your pizza pie gonna be done, Johnny?
Let's check.
All those that are not subscribed to AussieVerse, please do so.
And Cliff on Comics is a great channel.
No, AussieVerse.
The multi-award with the 5-time award-winning Cliff on Comics is a wonderful channel. 4 of my 5 awards are behind me.
But who do you like better, ladies and gentlemen? People that are already reaping the rewards and sit back on their thrones, or the underdogs?
How dare you, sir? I am not sitting on a throne reaping anything. How dare you? I resemble and resent that remark at the exact same time.
What?
Don't forget
Sean,
to tune in Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Tomorrow morning, I will have Philobox Comics on.
What's the conclusion of the intervention? That's a good question.
Sean coming in with hamburgers as his favorite ethnic food.
I like that.
I don't consider hamburgers ethnic.
Greek Lebanese.
Yo, Mediterranean's a good option. No one said Mediterranean. That's delicious.
Well, that's a good option. It's just, I don't know. Like, those are things that, like, when I'm out and about, like, will catch my attention, you know? But, like, when I just think about, like, what I just really want, like, when I'm alone and hungry on the weekend and whatever, you know? And there's just no men available. I mean, like, that's when I start thinking about pizzas, lasagnas, you know, pasta in Philadelphia cream cheese sauce, some rice and pigeon peas with some fried chicken, fried plantains, just the things that speak to my heart. Did I say fried chicken? Yes, Megyn Kelly does not deserve fried chicken. Go back to the whatever circle of hell you came from. You do not get fried chicken.
How'd Megyn Kelly come up? Is she in the chat?
No, just she finally made it for it's impossible for me to stomach her presence. So I just want to take a stab at her.
Unholy Donuts. Oh, here it is from Hell Pizza. It has Whitaker's chocolate and caramel inside. Okay.
Ooh!
Got it.
Jamaican
Thank you.
food. Oh my god, oxtail. Oh my god, oxtail's so good.
No.
Jamaican oxtail is so good.
No.
Yeah, have you had it?
Yeah, I've not about Jamaican one, but
Well, yeah, Jamaican. Have the Jamaican. Have you had ossobuco?
Yes.
Was that good?
Ossobuco wasn't bad, but oxtail.
Okay, well, if people make things correctly, they're delicious. And when people make things without flavor, I'm looking at Megyn Kelly. When people make things without flavor and bigoted views, it comes out nasty. So just watch who's cooking for you. Let people who cook with love and flavor cook for you.
Brian trying to drag us into the gutter. Sure, we're already there. Jewish Dragons, butter tarts are a Canadian cultural treasure.
They are.
Brian, I'm not going to show that one, although I'm laughing at it. All right, F it. I'll show it.
Not your brand, Brian, but they have been but others have been offered to me, and they're great.
Oh no, Claudia, no, they're so bitter. Oh, that's the one food I really just cannot eat. It tastes so bitter to me.
Yeah, see, I find that a little weird. I got to admit, I've never had walnuts and gone, oh, they're bitter.
Yeah,
no.
I think it's my taste buds. They just don't dig it.
Clearly, your taste buds don't dig it.
No. Yeah, thank you, Josh. I'm trying.
Jess, what's your most wanted omnibus? Let's end it on that. What do you want that's not there yet, or a reprint? What do you want?
Marvel or DC?
Your collector, dealer's choice. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm tired too.
It's clearly the model.
Collector's choice. That was the X-Men VHSs. That's why I said that. No one's gonna get that. Back in the day, X-Men VHSs. Collector's choice was the name.
For a Marvel omnibus, I would like Jeff Parker's Red Hulk, including Red She-Hulk. That is some of the most fun Hulk I've ever read.
And that's not been announced, right? That's something you want to wish into existence?
Yeah, because I just have the trades now. I've never even seen it collected in any
conversation with our buddy Omar. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. DC, I'd have to think about that. Probably some kind of maybe Legion of Superheroes or something. They're DC's really pumping out so many great omnis that I
know. If only those mofos would give me the Legion Omni that I want.
Or post-crisis Batman and Omnibus. What are we doing? Whatever.
Oh, shut your trap hole. Batman gets everything.
Not a post-crisis Omnibus. Where's that?
You know what? I'm sure it'll come, okay? Someone just has to fart the wrong way, and Batman will get it, okay? Just tell your buddy Omar to make it happen. Omar makes all of it happen.
Been trying. You know? Bo, what's your most wanted?
That doesn't exist. And doesn't include all the Spider-Man that hasn't been included either. It would be, I love to replace my books with Omnis. So I am dying for a Civil War Omni. I think it's an absolute travesty that Marvel have not done a Civil War Omni. It makes no sense. And Fear itself and Siege. I want all of that in Omnis.
Oh, and Matt Fraction's Iron Man. That's so poorly collected. It's 2 oversized hardcovers, a couple of premieres, and trade paperbacks. It's collected all over the place. That needs to be in an omnibus. All 4 of you need to be on again. Oh, there's the pizza. Thank you, Kane.
I just burned my finger so badly. It was so worth it. I can't. Hold on,
Oh,
I'll hold
there-
it with this. There we go. Ah, the glare's not going to work.
There's
It's
a
not
lot
going
of
to happen.
steam. There's a lot of steam coming off that bad boy.
There we go. We can see that now. That looks good.
See,
You didn't
and
burn
that
it
looks
though.
like-
I thought you
That
liked
looks
to
like a
burn
perfect pizza for one. That's what it looks like.
It's pretty crispy. It's maybe it's not showing up there. It's got some char to it.
it. Oh,
It
okay.
does.
And Cliff, we know that you're not much into the huge collected editions, but what's the one that you'd get if you could?
Legion of Superheroes.
No, what one that matters?
Huh?
One that matters.
Your cunt matters. Okay.
Wow.
And if you don't have one yet, I'll make one for you.
I
And
think
with that, this has been
Oh.
more spectacular Spider-Man, Samantha. Yes, absolutely.
Samantha said mine is Spectacular Spider-Man. Bill Mantlow's run on Peter David's. They're some of the best issues. Yes. Cliff finally saying what we're all thinking.
All the hate's coming out here at the end.
Yeah.
But, to talk to you about addiction, like I picked up these slabs. 90% of the reason I picked up these slabs was because the total price came out to $29 a book. And when it comes to slabs, how can you beat it? So I got this 9.6 Nova 24.
okay.
Oh, don't listen to him. No, he likes them well done.
Oh, yeah. Sean does. Yeah.
X-Men 174.
Whoop. Okay. I'll leave you up. All right, if you're going to show some
There's
more.
two more. There's two more.
Okay.
And this one I really love. This is the 10% where I really want to do this. X-Men 176 because I love this cover. He has like one of the best X-Men covers ever. Like the tentacles, Cyclops struggling, the blasting of the actual trade dress. Love that. And then this one is one of Paul Levitz's earliest works. And it also happens to be when Mal becomes the Guardian. And it's Teen Titans 44.
Oh, cool.
And it's a Nick Cardy cover too. So it's just all the things. It's all the things.
Nice.
And look, the magic sets on the back. Take order.
That's great.
So great. Thank you for letting me share.
Absolutely. Jamaican food. Kane saying, have a great weekend, everyone. See you all next time. Be kind to one another. Read great comics. Eat great food. And spend time with people. And I will say, eat apple pie with cheddar cheese. Thank you for being here, Jewish Dragons. Ivy Moon, thank you for being here.
Thank you for allowing me to do this, Jess. And thank you, everybody, for your beautiful comments. And John, it was a pleasure to actually meet you.
Agreed. Yeah, it was fun to be on and meet you guys.
Same.
That was great. One of the best shows. Good night. Thank you, Javi.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so flattering. I can't wait
Yeah.
to talk to you briefly after we're done.
I will be putting all these guys. Let's see. I think it's Dying Breed's Instagram and then the YouTube channels of Omnibo and Cliff. I'll put those in the description right after we sign off. Thank you to the chat. It was lively. We actually had a lot of viewers tonight for this show. So we'll pick a topic again and get the four of us back again. People seem to dig it.
Before we go, John, there is one last question we need to ask you, and I want to see what your answer would be.
Sure.
If we were to say to you, what is AussieVerse, what would your answer be?
What is AussieVerse?
Correct. Yes. What's the answer?
I know the answer.
The best YouTube channel on YouTube? I don't know. The best comedy channel on YouTube?
I'll accept that, but that is completely wrong. It
What's
is
the answer?
always
For life.
for life.
For life? Is that what we're doing? Okay.
For life, yes.
For life.
For life. There we go. Okay. I love it. Now I know. Thank you for telling me.
You got to remember, because when he has you on and he's got you chatting for 2 hours, they're going to nail you with that question at the end.
I will. I'll practice in the mirror so I get the right hand.
Okay, so yes, peace and love. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This was a lot of fun, and I will play us out with my theme song for Baturdays. And everybody take care. Peace and love, and be good to each other. Thank you guys for a great stream.
Baturdays, Baturdays. Omnidog in the miniature of comics. Talk forever, get right your ergonomics. Taking questions from the chat. With a name like that, you think they talk more about the bat. Baturdays, Baturdays.